So my people, we are live, guys. We're live. We're live. Like the vid, like the vid, like the vid, subscribe, like the vid, subscribe, like the vid, subscribe, guys. We're gonna be talking about Chelsea matches today. We're gonna be talking about Manchester United also and Liverpool drawing to Tottenham Hotspur. We're gonna discuss that today. It's gonna be like a weekend matches also too. Like the vid, subscribe, like the vid, subscribe, like the vid, subscribe, and also I need to ask the fans a question. Is Chelsea spiritually cursed or not? We need to answer that question because I don't know what is going on with Chelsea Football Club. So like that vid, subscribe, like the vid, subscribe. Let's go, my people. Let's go. Let's go. Yo, my people, I wanna do now. Like the vid, like the vid. I hope you guys are doing fine, guys. I hope you guys are doing fine. Like the vid, subscribe, guys. So it's a weekend match, guys. It's a weekend match. We're gonna be talking about Chelsea drew to Wolverhampton Wanderers, United losing 4-0 to Brighton over Albion, and the last matches that has been played in the weekend is Tottenham Hotspur versus Liverpool as the draw 1-1. So my problem is Chelsea spiritually caused? That is the question we need to ask, guys. Is Chelsea spiritually caused? Because we've been dropping points so much. We've been dropping points and it's been affecting us a lot. We've dropped how many points now within how many matches? We should have still top four for a very long time and even forget about being in top four. Right now, we're in Dalima right now. So I don't know. We've been in Dalima right now. So instead of all making top four, we're bottling top four. I don't know what is going on with the boys. They're just been misbehaving recently and it's affecting us. I don't know what is going on. It's been affecting us a lot of times. It's been affecting us. It's been affecting us. So the boys need to fix up in terms of the Premier League table because the Premier League table is not looking very well. It's not looking fine. It's looking somehow. So I don't know. I don't like the way we bottle stuff because I don't want us to be in a situation where we have to keep battling for top four. It doesn't make any sense. It does not make any sense. I don't want that scenario too. So I'm trying to bring up the EPL table now. And looking at the matches, we really have like 3 matches more to play. So we need to just fix up and make sure that we make top four. It's very important to play Champions League football next season, especially the new owner that have just been coming in now. So we need to make sure we make top four. So we'll be able to see, guys. This is a table. The live table is not funny because looking at the table now, we've drawn how many matches now? We've drawn so much matches. See, we've lost two. We've drawn a lot of matches. We are like 67 points. So we need to fix up in terms of that, man. We need to fix us and make sure that the remaining our matches is being won. The one on Leeds United win it. That goes to 70 points. Then the one on what's called after that we prepare for the FA Cup. Then we come back, we win Leicester City. That's 73. Then we finish up the season with Watford. That's 76. And we'll be fine with top four. I don't want us to keep bottling top four. It's at this moment right now, it's annoying. And the more we keep doing this, the more it backfire on. And I don't want this to happen. I don't want this to happen at all. At all. I don't want this to happen at all. It's annoying me right now because we have the chance of we seriously have the chance to kind of kill off top four, but we're misbehaving and we are flopping up. It doesn't make any sense, man. It really doesn't make any sense. Vote for your faith. At least our situation is not as bad as I will talk about Manchester United. Relax, I will talk about them. Mason Mount and Rich James are top of the agenda for Bowley. Bowley is keen to start work as soon as possible. Bowley also want to set up a meeting with. Wow, that's good then. If that's the case, We need to know what is going on for the summer. We need to know what's going on for the summer, so we'll be able to know which player we can buy. Also, what we need to understand the licenses, so we'll be able to even the bully group will be able to like what's called will be able to officially be given the license. We don't know what's going on with the license. We've just been hearing some news around. We don't know what's going on with the license, so we need to figure out what's going on with the license. We need to figure out what's going on with it. So we need to figure out what's going on with the license. But I believe we have to wait and see, though. We have to wait and see with the license and everything. So I believe everything should be done by next week. So we'll be able to know what's going on by next week. So talking about Chelsea, guys, like at this moment is annoying right now. It's annoying to see us bottle these matches, man. See, guys, we have lead on Wednesday. Then see, we play lead on Wednesday. But I don't know, man. It's annoying right now. Look at that. We play late on Wednesday. On Thursday, on the 19th, we play Leicester City. See, then we finish the season with Watford at home. Guys, we have two home matches to play. We have to make sure we get my maximum point in those matches. If not, we're gonna be in trouble. I don't want us to have a scenario where we're gonna be making it top four as a priority right now. I don't want us to have that scenario, man. At this moment, it's very annoying because now we're making top as a priority, and it's annoying to me right now. It's very, very annoying right now. Instead of us staying clear of top four, we're making top as priority, and it's not making me happy at all. It is not, because we should be playing much, much better than the way we are playing now. There's levels to the way Chelsea Football Club plays. So our level has been sub below par, and I'm not really happy about it at all. It's been below par a lot, and the way we are performing right now, like I just don't know how to, because you can't just get angry, because the team it's been bad. It's been really, really bad, man. It's been really bad. So according to CFC Steven, he said, breaking news, guys, Todd Bowley to set out planning for Chelsea spending for the summer next week. Chelsea board are expected to push for a list signing as part of his arrival. The strategy he pushed with co-owner when he bought the LA Dodgers. So is it gonna be going with data, or is it gonna be just pure because so I don't know what's gonna. So CFC Steven is gonna be going purely on data, or what? Like what's going on? Are we gonna be buying players based on data? Because it's kind of is used in searching players with data. So we don't. It's gonna be data based or just based on a-list signing. So we have to know like what is going on in terms of the signing we're gonna be signing about. So I we need to understand what's going on. So it's gonna be data oriented or what's going on. We need to know what's going on, so we'll be able to be ready for it. So in terms of what I was saying, guys, I don't know. I'm not just happy at all. I'm not happy at all, because it doesn't make me happy at all. Where we're dragging top for, it doesn't make me at all. We need to really, really improve a lot. We need to improve a lot. It's annoying right now. We need to improve. And guys, we need to seriously improve, guys. It doesn't make any sense at all. It does not at all. It doesn't at all. Today that Lukaku even scored 2 goals today, and it showed how good of a goal scorer he is. This is the Romelu Lukaku we want to be seeing every game. But I don't know. Our players are just toothless in terms of goal scoring. Creating chances is a problem. I don't know. Like it's annoying. Vote for your feet. Relax, 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 relax. I don't know. Relax, relax, relax. Just relax, man. Relax, relax. So, guys, I don't know. Like, Chelsea is annoying me right now, and the more they keep doing this to me, the more it doesn't make me happy. Because how can we bottle 2 goals lead up, and just bottle it to 2-2? It doesn't make any sense now. I don't know. I think we need a spiritual prayer. I think that's what we need. We need a spiritual prayer, because this can't continue going on, because the more this keep going on, the more it's not going to help us at all. I don't know. Like It doesn't make me happy at all. It does not make me happy at all. It doesn't at all. It does not. It does not at all. It does not. We keep buttoning lead over and over, over and over, over and over. It doesn't make me happy. How come we buttoning leads? We need to work more on a lot of things, man. So we need to work more on a lot of things, which I'm not happy about, guys. I'm not happy about at all. And now, if Arsenal win tomorrow, now Arsenal will be 1 point behind us. Like, we just have to, like, I don't know. We need to fix up a lot, man. Today too, from Tuchel, his substitution was quack, was not making any sense. Really sick team moving out. The guys are just, all of them are just being shambolic. I don't know where to pinpoint the problem right now, because a lot of stuff is really, really happening in the squad, in which it needs serious amendment and serious look out in the squad, in terms of the squad. And according to what Steven said, hopefully next week, when they start up the meeting with Thomas Tuchel, we'll be able to analyze what is going on with the team in terms of recruitment and everything. We badly, badly, badly need the recruitment, man. We've been lacking behind a lot. We need a proper baller in the team. We've been buying brick. We've been buying brick a lot. We've been buying brick a lot, man. We've been buying brick a lot. So we need a baller in the team. The more we buy ballers in the team, the more we improve. None of these players at all is even ready to play for the badge. They just have to just F off and just go. It's annoying right now. It's annoying right now. It's very, very annoying. They just have to F off and just go, because at this moment, they're annoying me. All of them are annoying me. All of them. They're annoying me right now. Eh? Annoying me right now. They're annoying me. Miss chances, poor decision making. So many stuff is happening that I'm just kind of pissed off, angry, mad. Like, I just don't understand. Like, we keep doing this kind of mistake every day, over and over and over and over. Every damn day we keep making this mistake. Why? How we keep making this mistake over and over again? The same mistake Tuchel has been complaining for us. We've been making that same mistake in the last 5 or 6 matches now. We've been making that same kind of mistake. It doesn't make any sense anymore. We need to fix up, man. We need to be focused, concentrated, and just, like, if you don't want to play for Chelsea Football Club anymore, just move on. Just go. Player like Christensen, Rudiger, Aspi, Mugabe, just leave the club, please. You're stinking it up a lot. And even Mendy has been looking suspect recently. I don't know what the core entirely need overall, a total overall in that squad. We need a total overall, because it's our time for me. It's our time. We need to look at, like, what is going on with the squad. We need to we don't have the ballers in our team, and the more we keep playing like this, the more we keep losing matches. And I don't know how to put this word, man. It's just annoying right now. Being a Chelsea fan doesn't really help at all. Does not help at all, because mental health is very, very important. It's very, very important. Very, very important. I don't know, man. It is very important. Mental health is very important. The way Chelsea is playing right now, I don't know. This club doesn't give me pure joy, pure happiness. They've just been shambolic. They have been poor. They have been abysmal. I can't even pinpoint a name I can call Chelsea Football Club. I can't pinpoint a name I can call them. I can't pinpoint a name, because we've been below par. We've been below par. And it doesn't look at where we're in table. Look at our point position in table. Look at our point position in table. And you expect all Chelsea fans to be happy. Why would we be happy? Look at the table. Look at the Premier League table. Look, we are third, 67 points, just 4 points above Arsenal. If Arsenal win tomorrow, they'll go 1 point behind us. It doesn't make any sense. We need to fix up. We seriously need to fix up a lot. We need to fix up a lot. It's very, very important. We need to fix up, man. We're missing out on a lot of stuff, man. We have played 35 matches now. See? Just 3 matches more for the whole league to finish. So we need to pick up maximum points. If we want to really make it into the Champions League, we need to pick some maximum. It doesn't make any sense. Yes, I understand we have a better goal difference than third and fourth, but are we going to just rely on, because we have a better goal difference, we'll be messing up? We need to fix up. We need to stop messing up a lot, man. He's thinking of the place now. Doesn't make any sense. He's just being annoying right now. He's annoying, and the more we keep doing this, the more it might cost up the top one. It doesn't make any sense. Just imagine Arsenal finish above Chelsea. They'll celebrate as if they've won the UCL. And do we have to just do that? Do we have to just do that right now? No, we're gonna be giving Arsenal some leeway. Why? It's Chelsea, charity FC. That's what we do every day. We are charity FC. We give opposition points or we give opposition wins. Why are we doing this our mental health? Why are we doing this? We keep doing this over and over and over again. Why are we doing this? Because we are charity FC. We are charity FC. So I don't know, like it's very annoying right now because when we have to just focus, we've been losing so much focus, and it isn't making me happy at all. It is not. It does not make me happy. It does not at all. It does not. It does not make me happy at all. It doesn't. We just we slacking up, man. People in the chat, what do you think? We're slacking up, man. It's paining me right now. Abdul, you can join. You can join the stream, man. Here's the link. Let me send you the link. So here's the link. Here's the link. It's annoying right now. It's annoying. Very annoying. We are lacking behind, man. Ah man, I'm sorry. We are lacking behind, man. It's annoying right now. I just don't understand. See, this club, man. This club will not kill me. This club will not kill me. Chelsea, I beg you. You're not gonna kill me, man. Abdul, I look down, man. Chelsea will not kill me, man. I don't know, man. Yes, we have been doing this bullshit. We've been doing this ridiculous stuff over and over again. We've been doing this like I don't know. We're 2 goals up and we do 2-2. The same mistake we keep making. Everton, same thing. Manchester United, same thing. We did that stupid mistake. Arsenal, same thing. Who do we play again? We keep making that same mistake over and over. Like it doesn't make any sense. Look at our matches that we've been making stupid mistakes. Just stupid mistake we've been making. Look, what is going on? Everton, same thing. West Ham, we were lucky. Arsenal, same thing. Madrid, same thing. Palace, lock. Southampton, lock. Brentford, same thing. We were beaten at home 4-2. Doesn't make any sense. We keep making little mistake we're making, and it's costing us, man. It doesn't make any sense, man. We need to just fix up, man. It's very annoying. I don't know. It's annoying. Abdul, how are you doing?
I'm good. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Speak a little bit louder.
Can you hear me better?
I can hear you now.
Better
Yeah.
now.
Mm-hmm.
It's better now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Um, um, I've got a background sound. I hope it's not getting into your audio.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Big up. Good evening. What can I say, man? It was a disappointing
Abdul,
result.
today I wanted to celebrate Lukaku 2 goals today, and those idiots just won everything for me.
Yeah, I was looking forward to celebrating the 2 goals as well for him. I was hoping that was
And those are great goals. Those are Lukaku. That is Lukaku I want to be seeing every match. That's the Lukaku I want to be seeing every match.
to be honest, I didn't see the game. I missed the first half because I was
Mm-hmm.
busy, and then the I was hoping to catch the second half,
Mm-hmm.
and then when I saw the result, I started watching it,
Mm-hmm.
and then but that's when we were 2-0 up,
Mm-hmm.
and then I had to attend to something urgently,
And you
and
came
then
back, it was 2-2.
I came back, it was 2-1. I was like, no, I can't watch it. I was like, no, I can't watch the rest of the game.
We
And
need to start talking about Mendy. It's time.
It's true, man. It's true, man. He has been slacking off, man. He's been slacking off, man. He has been slacking off. We need to.
Steve and Abdullah, I, when you asked me at our last stream, you said who when you were asking people
Mm-hmm.
who will they, in their opinion, who would they bring into the team?
Yeah.
I mentioned I'll send Kepa to Madrid and bring in All Black.
I'm like you said it, yeah.
You remember?
Mm-hmm.
See, I've been watching Mendy closely.
Because the owner was here today, Abdul. Todd Bowley was here today, and it was very angry. I was watching his reaction. I was like, "What is going on?"
Yeah, I think we have to assess everybody,
Including including Tuchel himself. We need to assess
including the
everybody.
man. We've been saying it on this stream.
Tuchel might get sacked, you know.
Wow.
No, but Steve, we've been saying it on this stream for like 3 weeks now. So it's not like we're
I
just
think the
waiting.
players have stopped playing for him. I really do.
Are you
It's.
sure?
I mean,
I
we've
think
seen
he's lost
this.
the dressing room. I really do. Look what he's doing to Chalobah.
We've
I
seen
don't know
this
what's,
like several times in this
why
club.
is it why is he benching Chaluba? Why?
No one knows. Maybe he was cheating on his wife. Maybe that's why.
Where do you hear that from?
I'm joking.
Ah,
I'm just
please, I
saying.
beg.
Why are you bringing on Saar? Come on, man.
I don't know.
Saar. And we had we had the ball in the last minute. They go from a throw in to our goal and score. How do you let that happen in the last minute?
In the last minute.
Kai was trying to keep the ball in the corner and then he knocked it out for a throw. And they went from a throw to our goal and scored.
Lack of concentration.
Oh, it's bad, man.
It's quite funny with Chelsea fans in particular that sometimes they find it difficult to accept, an opinion that varies from their normal mainstream media opinion. I've been saying this. I said it like I think about a month ago. I think maybe on your stream or
Mm-hmm.
maybe in another stream. I said I've started seeing the signs. I've started seeing Ranieri signs with this team. I've started seeing Lampard sign, although I don't really respect Lampard as a coach. So I don't even, you know, get too fixated. But I've started seeing Ranieri sign with this particular team where it seems like maybe a manager is not fully in charge and it's showing in their game and you can't see impact, you know. Um,
But Abdul, this is the problem now. The owner can
And
just
he only started Pulisic because Todd was there.
no. He said Pulisic has a full week. That was the reason he started Pulisic. He said he had a wonderful training.
I don't buy that. It's because Todd was
I'm,
there.
to be honest,
Todd,
I'm less.
Todd wants to make him captain. Did you hear that?
Who?
Pulisic.
What?
Yep. Wants
Are
to
you
make
joking?
no. Wants to make him club captain.
Want to make Christian Pulisic club captain?
Yeah.
Abdul. Abdul. What the fuck?
Well, I don't know how he's going to justify that. Really, I'm not saying he cannot be captain because obviously he's captain of his national team.
For
So,
me, he can't be captain for Chelsea. No way.
Christian Pulisic to captain Chelsea Football Club. What?
but
Can't
to be
happen for
It's
me.
honest,
not even it's not even consistent enough to be a captain. His performance has not been consistent enough.
but the thing is, do I really care? If I'm to be honest, do I really care? I don't care. But what I'm saying is, all season, our performances has not been stable.
Yeah.
This Chelsea team does not look like a team that will go like 7 games on a 7 game consistent
Yeah.
consecutive wins,
I agree.
right? That's number one. Number two, I am not seeing the Chelsea I saw last season when
Me
Tuchel
too.
took over. I have not seen that Chelsea this season.
Me
There's
too.
something fundamentally wrong with
Wrong.
this.
What is something is going on?
Players have give up on him. I really believe that.
I mean, what do you think majority of
But
Chelsea
Steven,
Chelsea
because
fans would
the
say?
new owner is coming in and they can't just sack Tuchel like they can't sack him like that. They cannot
Of
just
course you
sack
can.
him.
Of course you can sack him. What are
Of
you
course, he
talking about?
can. Every new owner, look, every new owner like to bring their own manager in.
Of course you can sack him. This is football. That's what I keep saying. People forget about the football and they only start watching their club or watching Chelsea. This is football. Of course you can change the manager. I've stopped seeing what I saw last season with this current Chelsea. I've stopped seeing it. You know, and it seems like he stopped making impact. I don't know. What do you think Chelsea fans will be saying
Abdul,
if
why is Thomas
They
Tuchel
got
waiting
booed
to
off
like
at half time, by the way.
is that what?
sorry?
They got booed off at half time.
Why would they get booed off? Why? In front of the new owner, they're playing like this.
No, but Steve, what will Chelsea fans be saying
A
if
lot of
they,
fans are not happy with him who go into games.
But if we hadn't won the Champions League last season,
Oh, he'd
what
be
do you think,
gone by now. He'd be
what
sacked.
do you think the fans would be saying?
We'll be
They
sacked.
Exactly,
would want him out. They would want him out.
exactly. So that's why I'm saying we have to scrutinize him as well. It's not only just the players. We have to look at Tuchel as well. I mean, last season I was a big fan of Tuchel, and I'm still a big fan of Tuchel. But I think his methodology has limitations, considering where we want to be as a team.
Okay, let's say we sack Tuchel now. Who do we bring in? People are saying Zinedine Zidane. Will Zidane come into this team? This
Zidane,
team lacks
Zidane
Zidane.
does not speak English.
He
Why are you
does not
guys
speak
thinking of
English.
sacking Tuchel though?
What has he improved? What has he done? I
I
don't
won't,
see
I,
it.
I won't lie to you.
I don't see any improvements in this team with
Yeah,
Tuchel.
our team is as bad as Manchester United's team. Until we start to see that as a team, or sorry, as fans, I think we'll just continue to wallow away. We're not telling ourselves the truth. I know this team won the Champions League last year, which is pretty much what's papering over the cracks. But this team is actually not as functional as we think. Like it's where okay, what system will you play with this team?
Back three. I won't play back four because this team
Forget
is
about
not ready for a back four.
le-
That's
le-
where Tuchel went wrong today. Switch it to a back four.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
all of you have been screaming you should switch it to back four.
No, I don't. I don't like back four because I
I,
know
I,
we can't
Why?
play back
But
four.
everybody's been
I never
saying
I never said, you know what, that's why I said I find it difficult sometimes to actually inter to sometimes argue or reason with Chelsea supporters, because last summer 99% of Chelsea supporters, they were going like, oh, Tuchel is going to play with a back four next season, i.e. this season his preferred choice is back four. And the
Mhm.
way they were saying it with so much authority and
Yeah,
conviction.
the problem,
You
yeah.
would think they had a direct line to Tuchel. I was asking them, why do you think he's going to change to a back four? There was no reason, there was no logic behind it. They just believed Tuchel was going to play a back four. I
Yeah,
was saying,
but he wants to
they
play. He
won,
wants to play back four. He wants to.
but he won the Champions League with a back three, and he played I would say 98% of the games last season using a back three. There is a reason why he was using a back three. Why
Because of
he
this is
suddenly
because of this team's vulnerability in the defense, right?
exactly.
This team is vulnerable in defense, and he found that out from the first day he came into this club in that match against Wolves, right? Now the thing is, Tuchel always played the back four though. In his time in Mainz, Dortmund, PSG, they always play the back four. Even if you play the back three, there's a guy in the center of the defense. Is actually a regular CDM, right? Who actually pushes up when in the build up phase. But in this current system, I think our team is. I won't lie. This team is kind of limiting him, and I will not say anything until he gets his own team, especially from the defensive and midfield perspective.
So this is my question to you, Emmy, right?
Mhm.
If he gets his own team
And he fails.
and after one season he fails, what are you
It,
going to do?
he's not good. I don't think he's going to fail.
Why do you not think is he going to get Messi? And
No, not that he's gonna get Messi.
so
He's gonna
how is he
get.
not
He's
how
gonna. He's
wait,
gonna. He's gonna be able to get functional defense and midfield that will replicate his ideology of football, which is actually to play out from the back, but also he's very expansive too. And everybody thinks Tuchel is a defensive coach. He's
no,
It's not
not.
my
that's my problem.
question
It's
is
not a,
my
He,
what,
he's
question
actually
is
he's
it's
actually
not a
a
defensive
possession.
coach.
Yeah.
He's not a
my
defensive
question
coach.
is
He's not.
no, Abdullah, my question is what if he fails?
He's not going to fail until I don't know that until I give him his players.
You see, that's the problem with Chelsea supporters. They go
No,
with
but what it
conviction
depends on
and they
what you
say,
call fail. What do you mean? What would you consider a pass,
what
Abdul?
if we give him all his players this summer and we finish fifth at the end of next season?
It's not possible.
How do you know? This is football.
No, but it's not possible because guess what? with the rubbish he has currently, he's
No, it's
third.
it's very possible. It's more than possible.
Well,
This is
there's a
football.
probability, but the probability is very low.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
Yeah,
there's
but the
chances.
probability is very low because guess what?
Yeah,
If he's going to get his own players, they're definitely going to be better than this team that he has now.
yeah. But what if he fails? Then
I I,
we have to
I
get
I will
another
not even
manager.
look at it. I won't look at it that he will fail. I can't even think about it for real.
You see,
Because I believe if he's getting his own players, he's going to get better players than this, especially
Better
in
technical players who
defense.
can dribble and pass the ball very well.
Yeah, he's not going to get the same profile of
Because
this
I've watched
player
him from
or worse.
Barcelona and
No,
PSG,
I
and
think
I've
that
seen
would
the
be
way to call plays. I know how to call plays. I know how he
I'm not
plays.
I'm not disputing he's going to get better players.
Mhm.
What I'm saying is, what if the outcome does not match your expectation? Then
Then we have to.
Oh, then, well, at that point, even him will tell you that there's nothing he can do else. Tuchel is
then
that
we
kind
bring
of
in
coach. Tuchel
then
will
we
tell
bring in
you
okay,
there's
then we
nothing
bring
he
in
can do.
okay, then we bring in another manager, and then we have to give that one time again, and then we have to buy new players for the new manager.
No, 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 Abdul. I don't think we'll be doing that cycle. Remember, we have new ownership now. We don't have the
Realize
same
what's the
ownership.
type of high picture?
Yeah, we don't have Roman, right?
Look, Abdullah, we've seen this, we've seen that scenario played out
Mm-hmm.
with a lot of teams. Is happening in Man United. It's still happening with Man United. They
Mm-hmm.
have gone almost 10 seasons without winning the league.
Yeah.
It's happened with Arsenal. They've gone for like almost 19 years without winning the league.
Correct.
It happened to Liverpool in the 90s. They've just won the league now after like 20 something years.
After 30 years, after 30 some
They,
30,
they've
31 years actually, almost 30 years.
they've never won the Premier League. They've only won
Yes,
the league before the old league, right?
exactly.
So what I'm saying is, let's stop making excuses. Let's just scrutinize this guy. If we think he's not good enough, let's find somebody who's better, who
No, the
Abu,
problem is right, Abdul. There's nobody out there. Who are you gonna bring in?
it's this is football, this is business, it's based on negotiation.
Oh,
You can get anybody that you want.
Abdul, you can't get. Well, there's no. This is what Man U is getting. Man U is getting Ten Hag, right? Ten Hag will not work in 3 years. In probably four
Then,
years, he might not even work.
yeah, because
It's a
because
risk because where Ten Hag plays, he'll get eaten in the Premier League.
yeah, because Man United, according to what Vanguard says, that they are more commercial driven than football driven. If it's just about winning, we just want to win the league, and we have the right people to negotiate. We
Mhm.
should be able to get the right manager between 1 and 2
No, and
seasons.
you still think Abdul, you still think the problem is the manager. The
No, I'm not
problem
saying
is
no,
the
no, no, no,
players.
no. I'm not saying the problem is manager, but I'm saying let's scrutinize it. This is a beginning of it. This is a new era. Let's scrutinize. Tuchel has given us enough evidence for us to question his ability.
You can yeah,
Question.
for sure, for sure,
Let's
for
not
sure.
shy away from that.
Mhm.
Oh,
Let's not
for
wait
sure.
another 1, 2 seasons before we start scrutinizing him.
No, I think you can scrutinize him, but guess what? I'll go back to Jurgen Klopp, right? Jurgen Klopp's first season, he finished eighth with that Liverpool team, with the Liverpool team that he inherited. The next season, he I think he finished fifth.
He finished fourth. Yeah, he finished 50
He
because he
finished
lost back
fifth.
to back
We can
Europa League.
check. I think he finished
Yeah,
fifth.
he lost back to
In
back
his
Europa
first
League.
2 seasons, he didn't make top four.
Even Liverpool fans was like,
He
Klopp
lost
must
wait.
go. Klopp
In
must
that
go.
second season, he
Emi,
lost the Europa League final to
Emi, do
Atletico
you know?
Madrid.
Do you know what I've learned in sports over my experience in
Mhm.
sports? What I've learned in sport is you define your own standard. Stop looking at somebody else.
No,
Let's define
but
our own
that's
standard, right?
I
It might
I
work
see
for
that.
Liverpool and club, it might not work for you.
Yeah,
Let's
I
define
agree.
our own standard
But
and
but but
put
we
our
we
own
mhm.
personnel together, put our own team together, and see where we get to.
Exactly,
Right?
and that's what we're screaming for this summer. This summer is make or die, right? This summer is the summer where Chelsea actually defines itself under this current coach, because this is the summer where he will now say, okay, I need 7 players or I need 6 players to refresh this whole team. This team lacks the mentality and the consistency to challenge the two guys on top, which is Liverpool and Manchester City. End of story. And it's a fact. It's a fact. This team has not finished more than 66 points. Wait, in the last 5 years, the
that's
most we've gotten is 72 points.
that's the reason why I don't want us to waste our time, right? That's the reason I don't want us to waste our time, because now you are saying we are not up to the standard of
We're not.
Man City and Liverpool.
Correct.
What I want to make you aware of is don't be don't be let's not be naive. A Newcastle is still coming around, right?
True.
Let's not be naive. Man United would sooner or later might get it right. Okay, Tottenham, there's Arsenal. We cannot wait. We don't have the luxury. We are not just, we might think today we are dominated by two teams. That could increase to 3 or 4 teams next season. While we are still dilly-dallying and saying, okay, maybe Tuchel needs a therapist. Maybe it's because it's his divorce, looking for excuses after excuse. We are lucky to have new owners. Let's let's maximize that opportunity. Let's embrace that opportunity.
And
Let's not
that's what we're saying.
no, but
Abdul.
Because Abdul, because
Because
Steve,
currently,
Stevie just told me
Abdul,
something now.
Abdul,
So I
because
don't think
currently we have a world class coach, and that's a fact, right? We have a world class coach, but we have a team that is very inconsistent, and pretty much everybody has seen it, is not able to win every week, week in, week out, consistently.
so
The
because
most this team has gathered since we won the league in 2017 is 72 points.
22 points,
These
yeah.
the two teams that we're chasing, right,
Yeah.
have always finished with 80 plus points
80
every
plus points
season
every
since
season. Yeah.
then. So how do you want to win the league with this same team? Whatever you want to do, even if you bring, Joan Croft from the grave, bring Arigosaki, this team cannot finish more than 72 points.
yeah, that's a very good analysis,
True.
and I agree with that school of thought that Tuchel is a very good coach, but sometimes it's not just being a very good coach. In my own opinion, I
Mhm.
believe Sari is a good coach as well. He's a very, very good coach.
Yeah,
But
sorry
but
did well.
but
It,
Sari's philosophy
mm,
cannot dominate a league, especially a competitive league like this.
Yeah.
And it's even getting even more and more competitive. I don't believe a Sari can dominate the league, right? The way I still believe that I don't think I might change my stance tomorrow, but as I currently stand, I don't think Tuchel can dominate a league. I don't think so,
I, I,
right?
he did it in PSG, right?
Everybody can do it in PSG.
No, not everybody though. PSG
It's a
didn't win it
competition of
last.
one. PSG, French league is a competition of one. If PSG is informed, they'll win the league. Just like Bayern Munich is is
But when he was at Dortmund, he chased Bayern Munich. The only reason he didn't win the league, I think he
yeah,
missed it by 3 points.
yeah, but the
But that was
Bundesliga
that
is
was that was that was Pep's Bayern Munich, right? They were
no, no, but
ruthless
but
and
but
they spent the most.
no, but the Bundesliga is a league of one. If
Okay,
Bayern is in form, nobody competes with them,
okay,
right? The Premier League is not this; it's different. It's not a league of
exactly.
one, right? So you need somebody that is highly competitive, that can not even just have the chance of winning it in one, that can dominate it. This breed of kind of managers is very, very rare.
Yeah,
It's very rare.
yeah, I
Right?
agree. But
So I,
one
I
thing is
believe
true.
Tuchel
I
is
see
good.
what SSB is saying in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
He's saying everybody saw Liverpool progressing over those years. But guess what? How many months has Tuchel been in charge? I think 16 months now.
15, I think 15
But
It's
the
not even up to
thing
two.
is,
It's not even up to 2 years yet. Klopp in 2 years, 2 full seasons, he finished eighth and fifth, I believe, and he lost the
so
European final. It
so
took
so
Klopp about, I'm not saying that
so
we should try and copy
Emmy,
Liverpool
Emmy,
or Man City, but we all saw the progress in terms of investments in those squads over time.
Mm-hmm.
Emmy, uh, 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 with all due respect to SSB, right? All these stories to me as a football person, all
Mm,
these stories about Klopp and Liverpool is just a media feel good story. Is
correct.
this same media that was telling us in 2008, 2009, 2010 that Arsenal was playing the best football in the world after Barcelona? Why didn't they win the league then? This is just
Exactly.
feel good, mainstream kind of narrative,
Hmm.
right?
I agree with you totally.
If
That
you come,
Abdul,
if you
that
come,
that
if you
Arsenal
come,
team of 2006, 2007, people were like, "Wow, they're playing the best football." To blah blah
after
blah.
Barcelona, the best
We
football,
we
blah
actually
blah
we
blah blah
actually
blah.
were defending champions of the league in 2006,
They said,
2007.
they, said- they said all we did was like play physical football, and that's it.
No, no.
You know
To
what I
win the
mean?
league, you just you have to mix it up. I've
No,
never
but
seen a
how can you
team.
say how
Mhm.
can you say all Chelsea depended on between 2007 and 2010 was physicality? Are you saying all Mikel Obi's football is just physical? Are you saying
No,
Michael
no,
Essen's football is just physical? Are you saying
no, no.
Michael Ballack's
We
football
had
is
silk.
just
We had
physical?
silky technical players. We actually,
Highly skillful, highly skillful,
yeah, we had
Mhm.
top
skillful and
top
technical
class
players in the
footballers.
And the
squad.
last skillful player we had in Chelsea was Eden Hazard.
Yes, we've
E-
never gotten anything after Hazard though.
Yeah,
Um,
Exactly.
we don't have any difference maker in this team. I like
because
I always
if
say,
you want to win a league, you need a player that you need a player that can give him the ball, let him run at you. That is who I'm
you
missing in
need
that Chelsea.
someone that can show for the ball, or maybe a group of players, maybe two players that can show for the ball, get the ball, combine, and
Uh,
actually make the opposition get afraid, right?
mhm.
And makes mistakes, and then
Yeah,
you guys can score.
yeah.
Even if you guys are chasing the game, they know that if you get this ball to this player,
Is it you're in trouble?
this guy can make the difference. He can score out of
Because
nothing.
Steven sent me something and I didn't need to explain what he sent to me. Steven, because I saw what you sent to me in terms of the A-list player. Please, you need to give me some explanation about that because I've been saying it. I don't want too much of signing. I want signings that we know this is exactly what the manager wants and it fits into what the system and the structures want to do. I don't want to be signing 120 million players, 150 million, 170. I'm tired of that because that
No, I
will
don't
not.
think. I don't think he will. But I know he wants to make a statement signing.
So, like, how many do you think, based on the report?
Three,
Because
four,
what
three
you
or
are telling
four.
to me is say like Todd Bowley is set out planning for Chelsea spending in summer next week. Chelsea board are expected to push for A-list signing as part of his arrival. The strategy he used with co-owners when he bought the LA Dodgers in.
I don't know. I don't know if I would. I think if I was what's his name, Todd Bowley. I don't know if he knows this. I guess I'm sure people around him. There are a lot of players that are out of contract this summer. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
quality players. Why don't you go through that list of maybe 14 players that are quality that are going off? That are out of contract apart from the ones in our team, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you go through that list with Tuchel and his director of football and
Yeah, I think
Marina?
he's gonna have a conversation with Tuchel next week based on what
He needs
Steven
he
sent to me.
needs to, right? That's very important
He
because
said, they will
Tuchel
have a meeting.
Tuchel knows what the prop. See, when I hear Tuchel talk, especially in the press conference, I know he knows the problem of this team. He knows the limitations. They need to sit down with Tuchel and say,
Mm-hmm.
"Hey, okay, give us what areas of this team are you seeing as the weakest, and based on the personnel we have currently, give us names of players you think we should chase. If you know any names, if you want to have any recommendation, they take those names, ask the scouts that they've pretty much employed to look out for players, based on that description or profile that Tuchel described. Okay, do you have players that match those things, or do you have other players? Then before you now start looking at prices, how much this one is going to cost, or this one is going to cost. I think that's the process. But the
Yeah,
thing
because
is,
Steven said based on what he sent to me, they're gonna have a meeting with Tuchel in next week.
they need
No,
to.
no. Can I say something? Can you guys hear
Yeah,
me?
yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Hey, bro, it's Alpha.
I hail. Good
I'm
evening.
you pass. I'm you pass.
I said I hail.
Who
I
be
know
Big
Bless
Papa?
wanted to
Big
celebrate
Papa.
Lukaku today.
Big
Not,
Papa. Yeah,
okay.
but you know what? For me, right, I'm hearing what all you guys are saying, and it's funny when I was talking about Tuchel last stream. You guys didn't say anything. Now you want to start screaming Tuchel. I was the only one who took the bullet last stream. Nobody said anything.
Now the bullet riddled you, man.
He riddled me. Now everybody wants
He
to take
enter me too. I'm not gonna lie you.
Exactly.
I've said it from a long time, bro.
I know, Stephen. I know. But everybody was quiet. Now everybody wants to be a hero. But anyways, that aside, listen. The bottom line is, if you have a sick patient that goes to a hospital, right, goes to a specialist hospital, walks into the specialist hospital, gets a recommendation from the top doctor. Top doctor comes in and is not able to cure the ailment. What's the best thing the top doctor can do? Is to at least diagnose and recommend.
Yeah.
If you can make a diagnosis, at least it's a step in the right direction. And what we're noticing today is that we have a doctor that doesn't, even though Emmy is saying that this doctor has Thomas Tuchel knows the problem, he hasn't shown us that he knows what the problem is.
Precisely.
Sorry?
I said precisely. I agree with you.
So he doesn't know what the problem is. And the reason I'm saying this is because with I know I like to use Mourinho, and Mourinho's time has passed. But in Mourinho's case, worst case, he will not concede goals. At least I understand that madness. I'm not saying it's the best approach, but at least if I can't do anything miraculous, I won't concede goals. But with Tuchel, this guy looks like he's limited.
No, like, blue eyes, right? Yes. Who do you want him to bring in?
No. Okay,
Malangsa?
I want to ask Emmy a question. Yeah. Emmy, do you think Arsenal has better players
than Chelsea?
Yes.
Does Arsenal have better players than Chelsea currently?
No, you don't need to think about it. It's a no.
It's a no, Emmy. It's a big no, right?
It's a big no.
When I watch Arsenal play, right?
Do you think so?
When I watch Arsenal play, I can make a clear argument for Arsenal that they need better players, right, to be able to go to the next level. When I watch Chelsea play, the way we play is how do I say? It's barren, right? Yeah. Arsenal, they have creativity. You see the patterns of play, but what maybe stifles them is the quality of the players they have, right? People are shouting for Chiesa, for all these players to come to Chelsea. Believe me, if they come to Chelsea, they will be stifled by this way.
Nothing will happen.
Because the football is terrible, right? The football it's not going anywhere. You see the players, they get the ball, they don't know what to do. It goes from side to side to side to side.
Papa, God bless you. You know why?
You have a hazard in your team, you are not going to break down any Premiership team.
Papa, just to add to what you're saying, because you are spot on. And the reason I'm saying this is a conduit to Emmy's last statement, because what Emmy was saying is that they'll go to Tuchel make a recommendation. If I were Todd Bowley, before I even think about making any recommendations or looking at players, I will sit down with Tuchel and actually figure out if he actually has a grip. That's why I like Roman.
Because Steven sent me something. He said they're gonna have a meeting with Tuchel next week.
No, it's not about that meeting. If I were Todd Bowley, Abdullah, in that meeting, I would actually want to know if Thomas Tuchel has a grip on this squad, if he actually understands this squad, because like Big Papa is saying, you can bring in the like my dream, Joao Felix and all these guys, and it doesn't look like Thomas Tuchel can turn water to wine.
No, let's relax. I don't believe that though.
No. It's not about not believing. I mean, that's why. Remember, guys, I used to say this. For those who remember, my coin statement was that Thomas Tuchel is still on probation, and it's coming. I said thank you, Stephen, and it's coming to fruition today. Now we can see that this man is still on probation. That's why I like Roman. You don't get that job full time until you go through a lot of bars. You have to hurdles before you get that job. So for me,
I won't put the cross. I won't put the cross on him though.
Nobody's putting the cross. But all I'm saying is he is still on
he needs to be criticized when he's doing something rubbish.
No, not even that.
Okay, tell me what he would have done differently today.
Okay, Emmy, I understand. See,
come on, okay, Emmy, look at the way he played today.
Today I was in there today, and I was pissed off. Why I was pissed off? Because there are some decision making those players are making, and I'm looking at it as a coach. See, as a coach, if the players are playing rubbish, you come out and talk to the players.
No, today
why
was
are you guys doing this? EG, because it's been annoying me for a very long time. Like, I keep asking,
Aspie was so bad he had to
No,
go
no,
to
no, no.
wing
You
back.
guys have
Okay.
Emmy.
Did he not
wait,
take
I keep-
Aspie out?
Bro,
Though?
I keep asking myself
Did he
questions
not
today.
take Aspie out?
Yeah, he did,
No,
but he
see,
had
see,
to
see.
put him at wing back.
I keep asking
And
myself.
what
Hold on.
what
Emmy, wait,
other
wait, wait,
options
wait.
does he have?
Emmy, let me tell you something.
Emmy, wait,
You
He
are,
had,
Emmy,
Chris,
wait,
he had
see,
Christensen, he had
Emmy,
Chalobah.
Emmy, you asked the
Wait,
question.
wait,
If
if I'm
Christensen
blessed,
is not fully fit.
Steven, you said you don't want to see Christensen play for this team.
If you're on the bench, you're fit to play. Why are you on the
No,
bench
but
if
you
you're
guys
not
have
fit?
criticized Christensen. Stop smoking.
Steven has said that he doesn't want to see Christensen play for
Oh, I don't want to see
I
Saar,
didn't know
man.
you're
Come
woken
on.
up Eddie. I didn't know
And
you're woken up in
Rudiger
Australia.
should sit on the bench because he's down tools.
I haven't rolled one today, Eddie. Don't
because
worry. When I
because
roll
the
one,
reason,
you will know.
the
When
reason
I
I'm
roll one good
Blythe,
one, you will know.
the reason I'm a little bit laid down on Tuchel is see,
One on Onitsha. If I roll my
see,
Onitsha weed now, you
see,
hear the
the
difference.
reason I'm laid down
Yeah.
on Tuchel is see, people as everybody give him his player. See, we will give him that player he wants, and if Tuchel feel yeah.
No. Abdullahi, listen, I want to go back to Emi. Emi said, what could he have done today? I'm not a coach, but today was so, you can tell what the strategy was. The strategy is overload the right. It was too predictable. Throw everything on the right and potentially slip in on the left. Let's get like one mistake slip on the left through Alonso. And he found out that it didn't work. Then he
Taking
took
Alonso off made us look worse.
That's what I'm saying. It was obvious what the plan was. When I saw it, it took me 5 minutes to figure out what this guy was trying to do. Overload the right, and somebody please prove me wrong, but that was what happened. Overload the right and hope for that slip on the left through Alonso. And guess what? He found out that didn't work. He took out Alonso at the 45th minute and brought in, what's his name? Saul. And brought in Saul. So listen, I don't think it's rocket science, right? And I'm not, listen, people think it's by winning that we give Thomas Tuchel his plaudits. No, it's by the way we play.
Yeah.
Yes, precisely.
It's by the way, it's not victories that I'm talking about. I'm not talking about putting feathers on his cap based on victories, because victories sometimes can be paper over cracks for those who have followed this game for a long time.
I agree.
Sometimes it's about the way your jigida, the way you do gra for the way you play.
But Blues, I also noticed something also too, and I think it's affecting Tuchel himself as a man. As if me as a fans, I can see it in his. It's too much loyalties in those players. It might cost him his job, because I can say it very well. Alonso and Aspilicueta will leave in this summer. Rudiger will leave. Christensen will leave. You see those players, you don't need to be playing them week in and week. Thiago Silva is completely tired. That guy needs to sit on the bench. In as much as I rate Silva highly, players are on the bench that wants to prove themselves. Give them. See, Hakim Ziyech has played for how many times now? You keep putting on the bench without no reason. No. If the answer about Hakim Ziyech, you tell me it doesn't know how to, it doesn't fit in the back three. And then it's the only creativity we have in that team. Play this guy. He's the only creativity we have. And you're playing Pulisic. Pulisic is a left wing. You play him on the right wing. My brain can't even know. I don't even know what to say. Is it left wing that you play him on the right wing, and you're playing Timo Werner, who is brainless, on the left wing?
This is the same thing we criticize Lampard for, right?
Brainless.
Big Papa, my brother, man, welcome back. Where have you been all this while?
Play Timo Werner on the left wing. That is brainless.
Welcome back, man. I need
understand,
people to buttress me.
When we
Man.
play Tuchel, we need to criticize him too. He's been making some dumbass decisions. He's been making some goofy decisions he doesn't even make. It doesn't make any sense, man.
As a centre back.
Eddie, I see you in the comment.
I need the question.
Eddie, jump in. Let's debate. Eddie, jump in. Let's chop it up.
I've been saying it for a very long time.
Jump in, man. Don't
write.
write.
Need to come out and tell
Don't be
us.
a keyboard
Why
warrior.
does he think Ruben could play a single six?
Eddie, the difference with
Pep,
when I was criticizing Pep was because that's tournament football. We're talking about the marathon now. So come on in. Let's chop it up, bro. Come on in.
No. See, Blue Eyes. My question to Emmy is, I understand everything he's saying, but Emmy, I need an answer. What does Trevor Chalobah do that this guy has not been playing matches? I want to know.
He had a meeting with Chalobah because he made a mistake, but Aspie made a mistake against.
And you play that,
and he plays.
Why?
Yeah.
This manager is dumb, bro.
But you know what? For me, and I know Stephen is frustrated with Chalobah not playing. I am too. But I can console myself with the fact that Chalobah is still coming up. He's coming up
No,
the rank.
no,
But
Blas,
we've never lost a game with Chalobah in the team.
Hold on. No,
No, before you go.
Yeah, sorry.
Tuchel said something after the Everton match.
Yeah.
And I almost broke my TV when he said it.
Okay.
He said, and I quote him, Thiago Silva is very, very tired and he needs a rest. And he said, I might think of playing Chalobah for the rest of the season. Please tell me, where's Chalobah?
No. All I'm saying is this.
Where
You're right. No,
Where is Chalobah?
Chalobah
The loyalty
you guys
cost him his job. It's too much.
No, you guys are right.
It's too much.
Chalobah deserves minutes. But what I'm
It's
saying
too
is
much.
big picture based on the politics of growing up in a team, especially when you're a young lad. I understand the fact that he's got to earn his stripes. So I can console myself with that reality. Okay, let's say Chalobah of course Chalobah deserves to play. But the fact that he's on the bench,
and you are bringing Malangsa.
He needs to earn his stripes. I get it. No, but I get that.
We've never lost a game when Chalobah's played for
You're
us.
spot on. No, you're spot on. The problem is,
And he signed a contract, but you want to play players who are leaving.
I know.
Doesn't make sense.
It does not make sense.
That's a rookie.
No, but how is it that everybody, I'm surprised everybody's coming at Tuchel today. Nobody's, except for Steven, nobody helped me last time, man. What's going on?
No. Me, I'm not coming for Tuchel. I am just saying the players have to. The players still hold all the issues that I'm seeing.
But Amy, remember when we divvied the responsibilities for Pep, and I think the same formula applies to what we're going through now. 70%, 65% of the problem is the players. You're right. We don't have the players that are up to par, but that's a 35% that lieth within Thomas Tuchel's realm. It's huge.
And they had a whole week to prepare for this game.
Yes, it's huge. And listen, today, guess what, Emmy? Guess what was consistent with today's game and you and I, our debate for the past 3 months? Remember those 2 words? Low block. We cannot shift. And listen, that Wolves coach, you see that makeshift coach that was today? He's a bad man.
Blue Eyes.
He's a bad man. You see what happened today? Hold on. You see what happened today?
The subs changed again.
When he brought in Trincao, we need that boy. Whatever his name is, what's that guy's name? Trincao.
The guy from Barcelona.
Bad guy. And the other boys, I think is he
the Chinese?
No. Is he? Yeah, that guy. No, Trincao was the main X factor.
And there was one right back.
You know we're gonna get smoked by Liverpool. Bad.
I
called it off already. Sheet. That's my worry. We can't keep a clean sheet.
We can't play against a low block, and if you're a low block,
Eddie says 10 minutes.
Mendy needs to be dropped. Mendy has to be dropped.
I agree with you, Eddie.
Let's chop it off.
You know what I know?
Blue Eyes, what's your thoughts on Mendy?
You know the funny part.
Steven, you know where I stand with Mendy. If I talk about Mendy now, everybody will come after me. So
Mendy. See, I've always maintained that.
You know where I stand with Mendy. So you know me. So I
don't need every time he concedes a goal, he blames everyone.
Everybody, imagine.
Who blames everybody?
Mendy.
He was in no man's land in that first goal. Even though, listen, the goal was a top goal, but he was in no man's land.
The second goal, Mendy should have come and point that ball.
Oh, come on, man.
That's a goalkeeper. Come out and clear your area.
Yeah, just punch it or something. Just do something instead of just standing there, bro. Like a
I hope we're going to talk about Kovacic.
He lost the ball, and that's when we conceded that first goal.
I hope we're going to talk about Kovacic.
They've just run through.
But you can't. You see what I'm saying, Blue Eyes, right?
We can't use one game. I know. We're not talking about sample size.
No. It's not even one game. Yeah. In the land of the blind, a one-eyed man is king, right?
Absolutely.
Guess what? We have Kovacic, who meant to many, and even might not even be able to get into most of the top clubs like Liverpool, Man City, even Madrid, where he came from. But guess what? In our team, he is our best. He's our best. He's our best midfielder.
Let me stop, please. Stop.
Please
don't do this to us. Don't do this to Chelsea, please. I beg you.
Who is better than him?
You know what? To be honest with you right now, and I'm going to make a very controversial
always be honest with me, Blue Eyes. Always be honest. Don't be a salesman.
No, let me tell you the truth right now. Jorginho, I know this is going to sound very bad. People are going to destroy me.
People are listening. Eddie's listening. Everybody is listening.
Jorginho is better than Kovacic.
Hey.
Why was Jorginho left out the squad and he weren't injured? That weren't true.
Steven, answer. You're on ground, Steven.
No, he's not.
Steven, explain to us. You're on ground.
He was training on Friday.
Yeah, but even if he's training, it doesn't mean he's match ready though.
Kovacic ain't match ready either.
Yeah, many of our players are not match ready. You know that for a fact. We have a
No, but
squad of players that are actually, most of them are carrying 1 degree or 2 degrees or 4 degree of knocks, coming into these games. Most of them are playing through pain, which at this stage in the season, most players are playing through pain.
okay,
Anyway.
I know we're not Real Madrid, but remember that Real Madrid first game against when they played. Was it us?
Hey,
First-
greetings to Eric Blue. Greetings to Eric Blue.
Yeah. When they played us, right, in the first game, Champions League. The first game, I think they had a bunch of injuries, right?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they had a bunch of injuries, but I know we're not Real Madrid. Did you see the way they played that game?
Baba, are you comparing?
You see,
No,
my problem.
hold on.
Yeah.
Forget about the
Right.
fact that they beat us. So forget about the fact that we lost that game.
Right.
But I
You see the-
wanted to see the energy and the approach they had to that game. That game, they came in there and they bone face.
Blood, this is the problem. Man. This is the problem. We've been having this problem for a very long time. Even when Conte was there, I keep repeating myself. Mentality issue. Every manager that comes in is all about mentality. And also, you see, my issue with Tuchel is I rate Tuchel very highly, but he's been making some high school stupid mistake, and I don't want him to make it. Tuchel is a great manager, but he's behaving as in high school students.
Baba.
And my brain.
No, be the ingredients where you get. You go use
Let me wait.
Yeah.
I rate
How do you
Tuchel
want
very
the soup to be sweet?
But remember, the best
When
soup,
you're not
the
giving me
hold on.
Let me wait. I rate. See,
They are giving me ice fish. You want me to cook?
I rate him very highly, but he has been making some decision that my brain cannot even.
Okay, like what? Like what decision?
Because I keep looking at Tuchel that, please, what does Timo Werner offer Tuchel? That guy spent 90 minutes.
No, he creates space. Oh, he creates space.
What kind of space? Is it space on air or where? Or on land?
He creates space.
What space does he create? Pulisic is a left wing. Why is he playing right wing?
No, Pulisic played as a number 10 today, though.
No. I know, but Pulisic is a dynamic left wing.
Timo Werner killed us today, man.
You play Timo Werner, who is brainless. I can
Let's
see
be fair, man.
That goal should have been allowed though from Werner.
Yeah,
That
true. Absolutely.
Yeah, that was a goal. Yeah. I don't understand that.
Even Loftus's goal was a goal for me.
Oh,
They took
man.
about
But
10
Loftus-
minutes
but
to
did you
get
guys see
that
Loftus
as well.
Cheek today,
They just
though?
didn't want to give us
Sorry?
the goal.
Did you guys see Loftus Cheek today? He was good. He was money, man. He was our best player on that pitch.
He
I
tried.
also want to say something today.
No, look, for me, Lukaku was the best player. I don't care.
Blue eyes. Thank you for saying that. I wanted to talk about Lukaku today.
Lukaku was the best player, man.
Today. I want to even give him some praise today. And those idiots.
He was so pissed off at the
Those
end of the game,
morons.
though.
Yeah, man. No, I
God
gotta give him.
defender.
I'm not a Lukaku fan. He can go tomorrow, but he was the best player today. When
Yeah,
it comes to
he
evaluating the
He
game,
deserves to be on the winning side.
sorry.
I said he deserves to be on the winning side today.
Absolutely.
Do you see his reaction when we recollect?
Yeah, he was like, whoa.
Yeah, it's like, okay,
let me not lie to you. Lukaku has the mentality for us. The only thing that we lack, and the reason why he scored 2 today, was he was supplied goals. He was fed. The guy's a lion. He needs to be fed. And people always say, oh, go and hunt. He can hunt some. Like today, he actually came back, defended, won some balls.
I was seeing Lukaku defending.
At some point, I was like, oh, Bobs, is there something about
Lukaku
this guy
was
that's
pressing.
changed?
I was like, Lukaku pressing. Are you kidding me?
He was doing well. But the thing is, right, we still lack that creative midfielder that can get the ball up to him.
Absolutely. But you know what happened today, right? Like if you're talking,
and it's consistent. Let me just put the last word: consistently. A midfielder can get the ball up to him consistently. I think that's the last word, because we have midfielders that can get the ball up to him once in or three times in a game. But you need someone that every time the person gets the ball, the first thing the person needs to look at is, where is Lukaku?
You already know where Lukaku.
No, but Emmy, if we're talking football, let's talk football metrics just for this game right now. What happened, and somebody please correct me if I'm wrong, what happened was these guys low blocked it for like 75% of the game and found out that, they were 2 goals down, so they had nothing else to lose.
Yeah, come out. Let them come out
exactly. So they came out, and that was where Lukaku found that high line where he could score. That second goal I thought was a classy goal. He was a classy goal, but it The
That
reason why he had that space, but the reason why he had that space was
second
because
goal
of that high line.
define the definition
Correct.
of Romelu Lukaku.
And let me
Right.
also say, go ahead, Abdullah. What did you say?
That second goal Lukaku scored define the definition of Romelu Lukaku.
That's
Yeah.
a typical
That is
Lukaku.
that
It
is
was a
Lukaku
classic
of
goal. It was
Belgium
a
and
classic
Inter
goal.
Milan. That is Lukaku.
That's
was
the
a
typical.
classic goal.
And people always say,
That is
oh,
Lukaku.
if there's a defender with him, he won't be able to maneuver. It's not
Yeah.
true. He maneuvered that defender today.
He
and
rolled
found
him.
space,
Yeah.
and that was not any defender. That was Conor Cody.
Yeah,
I know
absolutely.
people say Conor Cody, but at least Conor Cody plays for the English national team, right?
Yeah.
He was able to find that space, and he hit that ball with his weak right leg, and he was able to curl the ball around the keeper.
No, it was a classic goal. Classic goal, man.
Very classy, traditional number 9 goal, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, I'm tired of talking of the team. I think the more I
Exactly.
say about the team, it's like I'm becoming like a broken record, right?
No, you're not a broken record. The problem is you have identified the problem. You've been that doctor that has diagnosed.
I've diagnosed this team.
But you're missing the main diagnosis is you're not looking at the number 1 henchman.
Yes.
You're not looking at Thomas Tuchel. And that's the problem.
The team needs to be directed, and they are playing like they have no direction, right? That's
crazy.
I think I see that too, because I think Thomas Tuchel's approach, which I think he needs to work on, and this has been dominant in some of his teams. He allows the player freedom to make those decisions when in certain situations. But most coaches now, like Conte, like Pep, they will tell the player, this is what you are supposed to do when you are met with this kind of situation. But he doesn't want to make his players like robots. He doesn't want to take away the innovativeness of these players, right?
This
he
is
wants them
a
to be free
fantastic
to express themselves. But the thing is this, right? This current bunch of players don't even have the capability to actually even, say, okay, boss, don't worry, we got this. We'll be able to, get this.
No, Emmy, but that's not fair. Emmy, that's not fair, because when you do that, you're giving this guy leeway. You're giving the coach leeway. What you're doing is you're giving a dog a bad name so that you can hang it.
But you know
I
what?
don't-
You think
yeah.
Ancelotti? Wait, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Blue Eyes. Does
Yes.
Ancelotti coach Benzema on what to do?
No, but listen, Ancelotti, right? He's the kind of coach that what he does is he engages the momentum. He will just, if there's a moving wheel, he'll just give it a little bit of wind. And that's his niche. That's the way Ancelotti is. He looks at your strengths and he finds a way to stoke the fire. For those who know Ancelotti.
Let me clarify it for you. Let me clarify your gray area for you. There's a difference between direction and instruction. You see, what you do to a player like Benzema, you give him instructions. Sorry, you give him direction. That defender is weak on his left side. That defender is not good at heading. Then Benzema uses initiative and his wisdom and his experience to execute to play his own game. Right? Instruction is, look, stay on the left side of the pitch. You must remain there. That's instruction. At the moment, I don't see anything with Tuchel. I don't see instruction. I don't see direction. Last season, before we won the Champions League, I saw instructions. I saw direction. Remember his first game that he coached?
He took out Odoi. He brought him and took him out.
He was when he wanted to bring in Mason Mount, he was almost pulling Mason Mount's ear. Mason Mount was a bit, he was taken aback by it. Go and watch the clip before he sent Mason Mount onto the pitch. He almost pulled his ear like a kid. Like, listen to me.
So are we thinking?
So that is instruction and that is direction.
So are we thinking that Tuchel has lost a bit of a grip on this team, or is he trying to wait? Let me just drop all the options, right? Is it that he is trying to manage the psyche of this team based on the external factors that have been impacting this team, or is it that he just sees this team as very feeble and he's trying to still manage to squeeze some juice out of this? Or wait, or is it just that, man, Omo, he does not trust this team, pata. He just says, okay, you know what?
Fine.
Man, I have to play these guys in this way. And there's no other way this team can play to.
There's
to
also
get
another
results.
option. There's also another option you're not adding there. The other option is, I don't know what I'm doing here.
No, I don't.
Okay, no. Okay,
I don't know. No.
Okay,
I know Eric is going to talk very soon, but I'll let someone else talk.
Blue eyes.
Yeah,
I was listening to your friends this evening.
Who's my friend?
This football
Oh, the
tribe.
football fan tribe. Yeah.
They were interviewing a fan, and the fans, he was just making a kind of like, casual joke. He's like, I don't know what's wrong with these footballers. You are paid so much money, you don't owe anybody any money.
A typical Niger guy, right there.
Why don't you relax and play ball?
Why don't all you think about is football? Nobody's coming to meet you that, God, you owe me money or anything.
No, just play ball.
Just play ball. So what's wrong
I had
with
it.
this
I had it.
But that's true.
No, it's the truth. But listen, you need a coach. Sorry, Eric, I know you're going next. You need a coach that can engage and you need a choir master that can engage the entire orchestra.
But
that's the problem.
Also, do we also think because of the ownership stuff and also his divorce of his wife and everything?
Uncertainty. No, the uncertainty surrounding the club currently.
And also maybe
lots of players.
No, but isn't that why we need it? Isn't that why we took
that divorce does not really
No, it does. No, divorce is heavy. But
I know. But
he hasn't been the same since then.
This divorce has been on since November last year, right?
Yeah.
And November we were on top of the league.
It was Steven that told me about it. I didn't know. I don't know for how long it's been going. But
yeah,
for me, in terms of uncertainty, that is the reason why I'm not really cutting. I don't want to say I'm not cutting Tuchel slack because he's my guy. But the problem is in terms of uncertainty and darkness. That's when you need a leader.
Yeah.
That's and has he not been the leader so far of this club?
But listen, we're talking about tactical leadership.
Oh.
Yeah, well, exactly. That tactical leadership. And I think
we are over expecting so much, but the thing is we don't stay with these players. We don't train with them.
No, but the results the results are there. The results are there. There's no why are we beating around the bush? The results are there. Mm-hmm. That's the problem. There's data to prove what we are saying. Why we're crying.
Yes, because what you said today, I saw a lot of games today. And EG is a player I like, but my problem with him is he has a very terrible decision making, purely sick. Because there was a first half in which he maneuvered two players, and Lukaku was already like this. Just let it go to Lukaku. Let the guy score 1-on-1. Police started dribbling around. Are you mad?
He took 2 more touches and
are you mad? Somebody's telling you this. Now me be this. Pass me the ball.
I won't lie to you. And that's where if that is the only critic I give Thomas Tuchel, is that he has not addressed that situation where he has not actually told. He has not told. Because if that was Conte or any other coach, this is happening. It's been happening since the beginning of the season. When you guys get the ball at this stage of the field and you have a true pass to your striker, make the true pass. Don't think whether he's offside. Make the true pass. Keep making it until he's onside.
Timo, that idiot, that bastard moment Timo when I did that attempt today. There was a chance
Timo when I wake kick ball go through him.
And he entered. Like,
oh my days! How is that guy a professional footballer?
Eric, let it go. I want to hear Eric.
Let Eric go.
Eric is here to. I know Eric is here to defend the badge. Land.
Okay, I'm gonna say some home truths here. I'm not going to mince words. Okay, Abdullahi, thanks for having me. It's been too long. Blue Eyes, Emmy.
Welcome back, man.
Welcome back, my brother, man. Nice to have you back.
Yeah, look.
Eddie say, "Well, send that crackling.
Get that crackling. Get the crackling. Get it.
Eddie, you better get ready, man. I've rolled that Onitsha weed right now.
Okay, go on, Eric.
I mean, where do I start? Okay, let me just start with the game. Look, I didn't. I actually missed Lukaku's goal. I had to go back and check. I was doing something and I was like, "Oh wow, he scored again." It was a good performance from Lukaku. He was supposed to be the man of the match, like Tuchel was saying.
He was the man of the match.
Okay.
Yeah, they gave it to him.
I didn't know that. Okay, that's good. Well, who cares, right? Because we didn't win. But for me, I think obviously it's a good sign after being out for so long. But then onto the game now. I want to talk about Tuchel because this head coach of ours. I understand what people are saying. All the criticism, he deserves it 100%. But there's a part of me that says, should I be very harsh towards him now, or should I wait for him to get his players? Because I think to myself, okay, we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing. Why can't this team hold on to leads? Why can't we control games anymore? We're 2-0 up, and somehow we end up drawing 2-2. What's happening? Why is our record at home so bad? Tuchel has the worst win percentage at home, worse than Lampard, worse than anybody else. How do you explain these things? It's easy to make excuses. Oh, we had a virus crisis, we had an injury crisis, this, that, the other. Uncertainty with the
blame
club.
the pitch again.
Yeah, I mean that was crazy. I was like, wow. So he's doing a club. He's going to talk about the pitch. Oh, the pitch was this, the pitch was that. I mean, come on. You cannot excuse this. You can't excuse these things, and the players. On one hand, I think, okay, Tuchel, what are you doing with these players? Aren't you showing them what to do on the training pitch? There's no excuse for the way we concede goals nowadays. I don't understand. Because you think Tuchel is somebody who is very good, he's a good coach. This is the problems that you expect when you have Lampard as your coach. He's not a good coach. When you have individual mistakes happening over and over again, it's because the coach isn't good enough. The players don't know what they're doing. But
no direction at all.
That hasn't been the case under Tuchel. But for some reason, this season there's a problem. The players they don't know what they're doing. They keep making mistakes. They're so open at the back. What are we doing or what are we not doing that we were doing last season? It's a problem.
Let me tell you the difference, right, between this season and last season's defenders, right? Last season, most of those defenders that Tuchel brought back into the team had something to prove, or they had like Rudiger, like Aspie, those Christensen too. Christensen was playing on that Lampard, but those guys had, hey, we need to prove that we are still good enough, right? We've been told that we're not good enough last season. Last season they galvanized, and those guys actually pushed to go on to win the Champions League, which was a fast stretch, right? This season, all those guys who galvanized, their contracts are all up. They're all uncertain. They don't know if they're going to be here.
Amy, you're walking into a dark alley. Don't go there.
No.
Don't go there.
I have a touch. I can see, right? So guess what? All those players that all those defenders, all of a sudden, all those guys, this current summer, they're all there because of some of the things happening to the club. Of course, nobody predicted Roman will have what's happening to him. All of a sudden, there's so much uncertainty concerning the club. Let me tell you something. It's better to know bad news than actually to have uncertainty. When things are uncertain, your mind is constantly asking questions. You're like, what if, people have this, their livelihood, right? And I'm not using it. I can guarantee you that is what is costing us after the turn of the new year, right? We've had nine defenders, nine times we've actually made errors that led to goals. Last season, on that Tuchel, we had only one or two. That's the Jorginho one against Arsenal. I think there was one more. Whether it was the West Brom one,
N'Golo
right?
Kante.
Only two.
It was Sheffield United.
N'Golo Kante. Only
N'Golo
two.
Kante and them, Sheffield
This
United.
season,
Back three tax.
Relax.
but back three is not back. See, one thing about back three is easy to play. Oh, back three is easy to play. Almost some teams play the back three. Why is Manchester United not playing the back three? And are they winning? So the thing is this, right? I'm not going to say anything else, but the difference between our defense last season and this season, to me, is that most of those guys are all leaving this summer, right? And their heads are already somewhere else.
I was on a stream earlier, and a certain bald-headed, shout out all my bald-headed people out there.
Relax. I know where.
Relax, we're bald. We're all bald.
I know where
Oh, are you bald? Are you
I'm
bald?
bald
No, that's
too,
good.
relax.
That's good. That's all right.
I'm bald.
We call it Kodo.
Okay, that's good.
I take it personal. I take it personal.
I take it
No, it's
personal.
good. No, it's not
I
bad.
take it personal.
My
Stop,
dad is
stop.
bald.
I'm
My
bald
dad is
too.
bald as
That
well.
was why I just see.
No, but
Kodo.
it's good. Yeah, it's all right. Look, don't take it the wrong way. My dad is bald, so
No worries.
yeah.
No
Look,
worries, Eric. At least I've seen you. So
yeah, you've seen my face. Yeah. Obviously, I'm not bald, but who knows? Maybe in the future.
You're not bald, but you are trying to maximize your.
no, but Eric, do you understand what I was saying though?
Yeah, of course. I agree. It's and we know who we can blame for that one. Let's not get into that one. It's not popular to talk about it, so we'll just we'll leave it for now.
Yeah, no need to beat a dead dog, man. Dog don't die. Big ground don't die. Leave it alone. Yeah.
Yeah. Look,
But I
yeah.
can guarantee you that almost 80% of the reason why most of our goals, why we're conceding goals, even Mendy that used to be, solid, commanding, Mendy is taking in, I don't even see him like organizing his back line anymore, like telling them when there is danger. That was what he was doing so well last season. This season, it's as if after that Nations Cup, I've not seen.
God bless you, Emmy. Thank you for saying that.
I'm not seeing
after the
Edward
Nations
Mendy.
Cup, I see. I don't know if you buy Edward Mendy or you buy somebody else. I have no idea.
I don't know if
whether he is really the one.
I'm hearing people saying, the season is almost over. The players have lost the motivation, and I'm
no,
thinking to myself,
it's not that.
Eric, the funny part that is annoying me right now, that is pissing me off is I've listened to also listened to Mount, Pulisic, Reece James, and co. Those idiots calling themselves players are really preparing for the FA Cup final, and they want to sabotage top 4.
Yeah,
those idiots.
That's all. I told you.
Those mad people calling themselves players are sabotaging the top 4, and they are putting their life and their heart on the FA Cup final.
Going to say, and thank God you said this, Abdullahi. The problem with this Chelsea team is they only want to play in the big games where the full lights are on, and there's a trophy when they pass the white line. That's when you'll be like, geez, is this still the same Chelsea team that look clueless against Brentford? All of a sudden, they're playing in Benabo and they're leading 3-0. The reason why is and that's not possible. You can't be that team that turns it on and turns it off, because the day you turn it off, it's difficult to turn it back on.
Nigerian people knew that on and off.
I just have one more point to make about this team and Tuchel, because fair enough. I understand people criticizing Tuchel. I'm not saying that you shouldn't do it, but I feel as if it's more to do with the players than Tuchel. That's my personal opinion with that one. But in terms of his ability to motivate the players, because I was on a I think I was on a stream earlier today, and that was something that was mentioned about he's not able to motivate players the way Pep can motivate teams, the way Fergie used to motivate his teams. But then I think again, and I think to myself, this is a thing that so many coaches have said about this team, these players in the team. So many coaches have said that the players lack motivation. Conte said it, Sarri said it, even Lampard said the same thing.
Exactly.
So is it on Tuchel that he's not doing he's not doing his job properly, or is there something wrong with these players that they can't motivate themselves, unless it's a huge match or a cup competition? Is that some kind of problem there? I don't know. I think maybe there is.
No. But so what you're saying is that every player that gets acquired by the Chelsea board has a problem to deteriorate with motivation after 1 or 2 years.
No, but
something common with every batch of players that we buy.
I think it's the club. Imagine yourself, for example. Mm-hmm. You do something in a certain way, and then you get employed by this company. And in the company, there's a way that the employees like to do things. They do things in a different way. You'll find yourself, it won't take too long before you know it, you start doing things like them. You start behaving the way they say, they have a way of doing things. You start doing things the way they do things.
And that is why, Eric, I was championing that to turn that mentality thing around. We need an injection of 6 to 7 players that will come in that have those profiles of strong leaders, people that want to win, and that will turn all these players.
No.
That will put these guys.
No, but that doesn't. Then you're basically putting you're patching the hole in the bucket if that's the case.
No, I'm trying to change the mentality of the team.
No, but you're not changing the mentality, because from what Eric is saying, there's obviously this is a systemic problem, because if you bring in 6 brand new superstars from what Eric is saying is that in the next 2 years they will go through that cycle of rot.
No, but that's 7 players a lot. Is when you bring in like 2 or 3 players, those guys will fall back to what the status.
No, but we went
bring
through
in
it
6 to 7 players that really want to actually win.
No, but Emi, if you bring in 6 or 7 players, how long will it take the DNA of Chelsea to get into them? Think about it. It will take at least how many seasons?
It's been in the club for a very long time.
How many seasons?
Every manager said from Conte to Sarri.
So what do you think? So what's the problem? So how do you solve this problem?
No, but if you want to do that, right, like what you were suggesting, bring in 6, 7 players. Hey, that would be great. I want that. But the problem is, if you want to inject that DNA into them, then you have to. Then they got to win quick. That's why
that's the goal. They have to. Yeah, those guys are winners. Those are people that are tested, right?
You think we can do that? Look at what we're going through today.
Oh, I think. See, I know the past few months has been terrible for the club, right? But I see a brighter future if we can get the right players.
Listen, I'm just saying that from what
I'll leave Eddie and Eric to continue.
One last thing before Azed, I just wanted to add something before Eddie goes. From what Eric said, and it actually just opened up a new avenue in the way I've been thinking about all these things, is that there could be a problem with the cycle of players that we bring in, that after a while they lose motivation. But if there's one thing that is supposed to remain constant, if we are going to be going through that cycle of rot, is we need a manager that can motivate. And that's why I'm going with this. We need a manager that no matter what,
I also have a scenario.
And keep our players. And when I mean motivation, keep these players.
Instead of let me put it this way. Instead of bringing a manager that can motivate, why don't we? My scenario is maybe we should bring in our former players who has won something for that club. I can tell that player, "Are you guys mad?
You mean like
I
have won
like John Terry,
someone like John Terry, someone like Drogba. I tell that, are they mad? This is my club. This is my house. I have won some. If I don't want to play, get the fuck out of my club.
I mean, Frank Lampard was the perfect example. No.
Correct.
But Frank Lampard was the perfect example for that.
But Lampard was a rookie.
So, he wasn't. You can't have that as the manager. Maybe somebody
give me a seasoned, rugged Chelsea alumni that can come in right now.
I said someone like Drogba.
Like John Terry.
Where did Drogba coach?
Yeah, I'm talking about that will tell the player, that will let them know. In terms of, they are talking about the DM, that will let the player know.
This is somebody who
let me ask you guys a question. So you guys are saying this winning mentality stuff. In Manchester City, who is this player that they have that is helping them?
Exactly.
It's Pep.
In Liverpool,
they have Pep. It's Pep.
In Liverpool, who is
they have Klopp. They have
Klopp.
Exactly.
Klopp and Pep don't take nonsense.
That's what I'm saying.
They don't take nonsense. They don't take bullshit.
Let me jump in, right? I think you guys are overanalyzing, right? Right. The evidence is all there for us to inspect, right? We see the football we play, right? We see how tepid the build-up is, right? Do we know what we want to do in attack? Right? When we look at last season and we look at this season, has there been an evolution in the way we are playing in an attacking sense? It doesn't seem like anything has happened, right? All this motivation and all that, I think, overanalyzing, right? We see how Klopp plays, right? They want to use crosses or whatever. So they overload the box, they put the ball in, and then maybe they might not score from the first opportunity. There's a rebound. If they are taking high risk, pushing the line up, you even see what's the name of that defender?
I know.
The Cameroonian, is it Cameroonian or
yeah.
Matip.
Yeah, he runs from this thing almost into the 18th, right? Because there's intent to score, right? Their build-up is not slow, it's not tepid, right? If Man City decide to do slow build-up, right, they always create overloads, right? And so the opportunities they create to even score are so simple, tap-ins, right? The ball is played across the middle of the box and you have about 2 or 3 players. Sometimes they even create own goals from the quality of the.
But they weren't always playing like that. They had to build it. It didn't just happen on the first day.
But Tuchel, this is his second. We are not. It's so difficult for us to score goals, right? When we went to the Club World Cup, it looks like labor. And when you labor all the time to create opportunities to score, the burden on the players, it's when you start to see these mistakes and things like that. It happened in Conte's second season. When your foundation for winning games is a defense, right? After a while, the players can no longer do it, right? To maintain that level of concentration all the time. so that maybe you are always picking, it's always scrappy, right? You always have to scrap to win, maybe an individual moment of brilliance or something to create an opportunity for you to score, right? And that's not the way we should be playing, right? We don't have I don't think we have the players to do that slow builder. So
thank you for saying what you said, because what you said gave me the reminiscence of, I remember when we had Eden Hazard in that team. The team may be playing bad. You see that one player can motivate the whole 11 in that team, because he's that superstar in that team. When you give him the ball, everybody knows, just give Hazard the ball. Just give him the ball. He will do the rest for us. So whenever they lose, but they are always done that. No. There's a superstar in this team in which all of us, including the manager, believe in that when you give him that ball, that guy can create magic, can turn 1 point into 3 points, and that is Eden Hazard. And that we don't have it in our team right now. That is what we're lacking.
Another thing I would say is that sometimes motivation for the players is just even creating opportunities, right? Right, being able to create good chances. Spurs sometimes is able to is how do I say, further for the players to press on. But when you are playing the ball and it's side to side, it's so difficult to create opportunities. Sometimes it's despairing. Sometimes you lose confidence in the approach the manager is giving you to break down teams and all that, because it does not appear to be working, right? And the players all seem like they are how do I say, square pegs in round holes in the way we play. Right? Why are we playing Pulisic as a right wing back? Why are we playing Loftus-Cheek as a right wing back? Right? Why are we playing him as all over the place, moving people? It's so much experimentation, right? I don't know what it does not really. So for me, it's everything else is over analyzing. I think Tuchel has created enough data and evidence for us to go in hard on him, because it's too much, right? It's
my brother. God bless you. God bless you, my brother.
So no, hold on. You have to tell us the what do we do from here?
I'm saying
are we gonna? Do you want to sack Tuchel and look for somebody else? What are you
No,
saying?
that's not what we're saying. Nobody's saying that we are like every other employee.
I don't want
in a multinational corporation. You have to go through what's called an evaluation, and this is what he's going through right now.
Sometimes you criticize the players. Maybe some of the solutions is the players have to go, right? Or we need to change some of those players.
Yeah.
But sometimes some players have bad performances, right? A player like Mount, I may not rate him as highly as other people rate him. But I think that if Mount was in that Man City team, the numbers you post will be, phenomenal numbers, right? To me, right now he even has better numbers than Foden has, right? In the way the team
is better than Foden. I keep saying it. He's better than Foden. I don't care. Look, I'm not interested in all these.
I'm not saying that he's better than Foden. He has better.
Yes, I said it. He's better than Foden. I said it. Yes.
Foden looks better on the eye to me, but Mount seems to have better productivity. If he was in Man City, we all know that the numbers you post, right, will be far better than the issue here is the way we are playing, to me, primarily, right? It just does not seem to work. If we are playing in a way that has a bit of cutting edge, and then the end product, because last season I think we looked, some of our games we looked like we had cutting edge, and we could identify the issue as we didn't have end product, right? But some of the cutting edge was there. But this season the cutting edge is gone, right?
Big Papa, would you agree that our squad is imbalanced?
I can make all those concessions, right? Okay. I can make all those concessions, but I've not seen enough evolution that right now the next step up, because right now what it looks like is that we are going to overhaul the whole team because the team is not good, and bring more players and hope that Tuchel is able to use those players too, right? But it doesn't. We are building on anything. It looks like there's a problem and we need to.
You're throwing money at a problem, yeah.
No, to be fair, okay. So what I can say in response to that is we are building in the sense that we've scored more goals. That is something. Obviously, we're conceding more as well, which is not good. But we are scoring more goals than we did last season. Last season we scored 25 goals in 19 games. So it's a little bit better in that regard. We scored 2 goals per game on average, which is much better. Mm-hmm. So you can at least say that, okay, we're creating more chances maybe, and we're scoring more goals. That's something that at least I can say is an improvement. But in terms of defensively, it's a little bit too open.
Eric, I also believe that the lack of individuals in our team is kind of killing us a lot, because there's some matches that regardless of how much you want to pack the bus, if you have a player that is very individual, that can beat players 1, 2, 3, game over, win matches.
Yeah.
Because in that team, see, people may not rate him highly. Alan Saint-Maximin in Newcastle, player 1, 2, 3. That guy will
one thing about him
finish you.
Is end product. You know, today,
See, that can be worked on because he's young. But Alex Saint-Maximin, give him the ball, can run at you and can kill you. That is individual lucky. People say Pulisic. Pulisic is a brain idiot because he doesn't like a bamboo.
But you can't sell Pulisic, right? Because
I don't care.
We have
Sell
American
it to anywhere. Maybe that's why United or Imba FC. Then get him out of my club.
No, bro.
It doesn't make any sense, man.
No, but you see, a player like Pulisic, right? If he's playing in Liverpool, right? If he was playing for Liverpool,
he will
have my hand pulled out, man.
He will not start.
He will not start, but he will post far better numbers than he's posting in Chelsea.
That's not true. That's not true, Big Papa.
Oh, he will
I think that's true. I think it's true, yeah.
Easily.
Okay, where will he play? Tell me where he plays. Is he going to play where Diaz is playing currently? I don't think so.
That's where he play, yeah.
Are you saying Pulisic is as good as Diaz? Come on, guys.
I'm not saying he's as good, but if Liverpool didn't buy Diaz and they bought Pulisic instead, I think he will be getting good end goals and assists.
Stop, guys.
Jota was a decent player, right? Jota was a good player for Wolves. I would not call him. I wouldn't have called him. How do I say?
I don't believe Pulisic would have given them the same output that Diaz is giving them.
I'm saying that
close.
Diaz
is an exceptional player.
Did you see Jota? Did you see Jota before he was?
The point is that he will do better than he's doing for Chelsea.
Notice the kind of players that Klopp is buying in that forward line. Yeah, those guys have that mentality of never say die, man. Those guys will put of their body to score for Liverpool. Look at this guy today, Diaz in the equalizer today in the match. Look at how he took that ball. He dragged that ball from the left wing all the way. He faked 2 times and shot. He didn't know where. It didn't matter where it was going. He knew that all he needed to do was just shoot. In our team, we don't have those kind of players. I'm not saying that. We're talking about Pulisic. Pulisic should not shoot that shot. Pulisic's decision making is not as good as Diaz.
He's not good enough.
Passes the ball one time, like one time. It doesn't touch the ball.
No, but we're not comparing. We're not comparing them, though. That's
my issue. Not comparing players. So. My issue is that, right? If all the time we need to talk about players, then the coach is irrelevant, right? But what I'm saying is that the coach should be able to at least, get you almost to the promised land, then leave you there. But we don't see the way we play. We don't see the coach helping us to get there, right? We see it side to side, and then maybe some individual brilliance or a mistake or something results in a goal, right? We want
There's also players that I believe can beat player one-on-one. But my issue with him is he has used all his ability and technical ability to be doing air. He's making a style. He's doing a style. Doing low cut, butt fade, low cut fade.
Who is that?
Dreadlock. Doing so many stuff that it should be focused on football. It's Odoi. 4 goals in how many matches? In 41 matches. Doing dreadlock, doing low fade, fast fade.
Don't talk about my African brother that way.
No. We have to be realistic here, man. If it's a player that can beat opposition one-on-one, it's Callum Hudson-Odoi.
Yeah,
but
he is the one.
He's not consistent enough to trust him.
Okay, so then when that happens, right? Then you have to go to the market because guess what? If your coach is not trusting so the thing is, right? Let's put this like this: this new ownership has to give Tuchel at least a good, sizable team that can help him to start trusting what he's trying to build. The problem Tuchel has with this team, and one of the reasons why he keeps playing this back 3 or wherever he's playing, is he doesn't trust this team in transition when we lose the ball. Under Lampard, we considered 57 goals in that season, that first season of
54.
Lampard.
54.
And there's Lampard. That one is a Lampard.
But guess what? Do you know the same thing is happening to Manchester United, right? You know, we've not talked about Manchester United. Currently, Manchester United, they've conceded 57 goals. This is their worst season in their entire history.
They lost. I don't know. Manchester United, I think they have a big mentality, but I don't know what's
that one, they have a bigger problem than us. Our problem is not as big and as huge as Manchester United.
As Manchester United.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of if everybody agrees that Tuchel is the man going forward, and obviously this is just a time to criticize him and look at the things that he's not doing well enough. Let's just
So if we don't make top 4, do you still think he's the man?
No.
We're going to make top 4. I don't know.
If we lose to Leeds,
what happened to Eddie?
we won't get it.
Eddie. Maybe it's
he had a question, but he'll be back.
He'll be back.
We were lucky to get top 4 last season.
CFC.
We didn't end top 4 last season.
Stephen, if Chelsea don't get top 4, Tuchel has to get sacked. That's it.
No, but we're going to make top 4. That'll be ridiculous. That'll be something out of this world.
Last season we were lucky. We had to rely on Leicester.
If we don't make top 4, it's like I don't think he'll be sacked.
No, he won't be sacked, but
it
just this build is going to be bigger. But let's allow Eddie talk.
Eddie, may I talk?
Yo, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, sorry. I've been listening to some of the arguments, man, and I think, look, we're identifying the right problems, but we're looking at the wrong person or the wrong people this whole time. And just give me some time. Let me show you this. Abdullah, are you on your computer, yeah?
Yeah.
Can you share your screen and go to google.com?
Sure. Google.
Look up the Premier League table for 2014-15.
Okay. Yeah.
And guys,
you can share your screen now. Let's be seeing what you're doing.
Abdullah, share the screen because I'm on my phone.
2014-2015. Yeah, this is it.
2014-2015. Everyone just look at Chelsea's points, yeah? Now, Abdullah, just use that
points. Yeah, true.
Use that drop down there, Abdullah. Change it to 15-16.
15-16.
50 points.
50 points.
Okay.
Yes. Is that what we got?
Change it to 16-17.
Stop the count.
93, yeah.
93 points. That's a miracle, yeah? That was Conte's first season. Change it to 17-18.
70 points.
Change it to 18-19.
Wow.
18-19, 72 points.
No, just keep on. 19-20.
19, Lampard. 66.
6.
Yeah.
20-21.
67.
67.
21-22.
We're currently at 67.
Okay. Can I give you within that time, we've had at least, I'll give you maybe 2 world-class managers, Mourinho and Conte. Yeah?
Correct.
We all agree?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We've also had very good managers in Sarri and Tuchel.
Correct.
Yeah? Let's not call them world-class yet.
Yep.
And let's say Lampard was the only bad manager there.
Yeah.
Correct.
How is Tuchel not a problem if this squad with 2 world-class managers, 2 very good managers,
Thank you.
I've shown you they can only get you 60, 70 points over the last 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Look, it's obviously
the
the scouting, isn't it?
Now,
it's the scouting.
Exactly what I wanted to get to. We have players in this squad dating all the way back to when Di Matteo signed for Chelsea. Let that sink in.
We have what? Say it again.
Di Matteo signed Aspilicueta for Chelsea.
Correct.
And is our longest lasting player. We have players signed by Di Matteo, Mourinho, Lampard, Conte, Sarri. If I'm not even looking at some of the youth players who were brought into the squad yet. Yeah.
Eddie, can I throw you a quick ball, please?
Hold on.
No, just a quick before I forget.
Okay.
Because it's relevant. It's relevant, right? Di Matteo signed Aspi.
Yeah.
How come he's still one of the most motivated player in the team today? Everybody talks about his professionalism. Everybody talks about his dedication, his commitment. Mm-hmm. Yeah, ability he's lacking. Obviously, he cannot buy ability from Tesco. Yeah, right. But as a professional footballer, he still has everything. compared to the other players, even to the players like Mount who are just 21, 22.
Nah, for me, it's finished.
I'm not talking about ability. No.
Yeah,
I'm talking about
true. That's
professionalism,
true.
motivation, commitment. He is still
Okay,
top of
yeah.
the class.
My question to you then is, how do you get professionalism of the players?
No. What I'm trying to make reference to is the concept. Is the concept we forgot earlier on, which is the concept we forgot. Sorry.
No. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm saying that's not something we can look at. Let's focus on what we
I
can.
just want people to hold that for a start. Yeah.
Yeah, let's focus on what we can look at. Then we focus on professionalism and all that later. Let's just look at the main issue. Now, someone else mentioned Manchester City and Liverpool. Yeah. Can someone tell me how many players in the Man City squad have been signed by
Zero.
signed by other managers?
Zero. Maybe one. I think
maybe current Manchester City, Sterling
Bravo?
and KDB came
Okay,
from
no, Bravo
Pellegrini.
was
Yeah.
oh yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Pellegrini, yeah. But I can give you maybe 15, 16 of those players.
What about Fernandinho?
Are signed by
Fernandinho was Pellegrini too.
Yeah, Fernandinho, yeah. That's yeah.
We can overanalyze it, but let me say, out of the squad of 2022, 15 or 16 of those players were brought through by Pep.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
True.
How about Klopp and Liverpool?
I think it was just two left.
I don't even know. Was it Pep that bought Henderson?
No, Henderson was there.
Henderson was there already. Henderson and Firmino were there already.
Henderson came from Sunderland, right?
Yeah, Firmino came from
Hoffenheim.
Yeah.
So who else? What about
because club bought Mane, he bought Van Dijk, he bought Robertson.
No, he bought Milner. Right? He bought Milner, yeah.
James Milner.
Let's say 50 again of those players were brought in by Klopp. That's the problem. Go look at your scouting team. Go look at your hiring team. I'm gonna be honest with you guys here. He was one of the best owners for Chelsea, but Abramovich is part of the problem because he never gave the patience to managers enough to be able to build something. League titles. Go look at teams that have won leagues and dominated the Premier League. Yeah, even Mourinho's Chelsea. It's all about time. It's all about being able to build and let your philosophy come in. Yeah, you can win Champions League, you can win FA Cups, you can win. You can have a winning squad that way, yeah. But to dominate, Pep and Klopp have shown you, and other managers in the past, even Alex Ferguson, has shown you that you need a certain base level of players in the squad that suits what the manager wants. Right. We have players in this squad who want to play possession. We have players who want to play counter-attacking. We have players who want to play transitioning game.
Yeah.
That's not all going to mix all of a sudden. Tuchel's trying to do a Frankenstein with this squad.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm seeing people blaming him for, why is this guy not playing? Why is this guy not playing?
Man, you're preaching, Eddie, you're preaching.
You preach. Keep talking, please.
Lukaku and Werner are expecting early balls. What does Jorginho do? Recycle possession. How are you going to fix that as a coach?
It's an imbalanced squad. It just is.
No, but Eddie, what about people? Let me try and play devil's advocate. What about people that say the coach should actually instruct Jorginho to make that forward pass one time?
What are we doing?
Talent doesn't allow him to do that. Jorginho is a limited footballer. We can all see
he can't do it. He can't do it. That's
but is it the same as someone that is using right hand to eat? You now tell the person to use his left hand to eat.
Let me tell you what happens in that case. He tells Jorginho to make that pass, and Jorginho gives the ball 15 more times during the game. Let me tell you what you're going to be doing. Abdullah is going to be calling that guy a bastard.
Exactly.
That's what's going to happen. So you coach players to play to their strengths, not try things that will get them.
Oh, Eddie, I wish I could get where you ask you a chilled star lager be a star. That's how you star.
Let me explain something. Right, I did a mini experiment the other day. I looked at the current Chelsea squad and I looked at the changes that will be going into next season. Mm-hmm. We have at least Aspilicueta, Christensen, Alonso, Rudiger, Sarr, and Kennedy leaving. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They all need to be replaced. That's from the defense only. In the midfield, we have Barkley.
Jorginho going to Juventus.
And let's say, hopefully, Jorginho. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And in the forward line, we don't know who's leaving.
Timo Werner is leaving. I'm young. He wants to go. Timo Werner is leaving.
Timo Werner is leaving. Okay. I submit to you that's almost 8-9 players.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah? Can I tell you we don't have a playmaking 10 in this squad?
Yeah, we all know that. That's one of the biggest problems.
So
right?
in addition to replacing 9 to 10 players, we need to add a playmaking 10. right?
Correct.
We also say we need a DM, right? That's the buzzword every Chelsea fan is
But you are replacing, if you are getting a DM, the person is replacing Jorginho, right?
Okay, the person is replacing Jorginho. Now, in the midfield next season, we're gonna have the replacement DM, Conte, Kovacic, Mason Mount. That's 4. Yeah.
And Conor Gallagher.
Loftus-Cheek, Conor Gallagher.
Loftus-Cheek is going to
I'm
Lazio.
hearing Conor Gallagher 5, right? Those
You
are
want
5
to sell
midfielders
Loftus-Cheek to Lazio?
Can you
Yeah, they
tell
want to
me
sell him
how
to
you're
Lazio.
gonna
Sarri wants to buy
Can
him.
you tell me how you're going to create the space for number 10 in that squad? Because I've got Loftus-Cheek being the backup for all these players in that.
No. Eddie, Loftus-Cheek is going to Lazio. I'm hearing the report that Sarri wants to buy him to Lazio.
Kai, so Sarri knows something about Loftus-Cheek that we all don't know.
Okay, no, but we saw him on that. We saw him on that. Sorry.
Yeah, he was
fantastic. Guys. Let me tell you right now. If you keep Conte, Kovacic, Mount, they're getting minutes in that squad submitted. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you keep your DM. How are you gonna get a number 10 to come play first team minutes in this squad?
So the first question, Eddie, is: does this team even play with a number 10 currently?
How many teams play with number 10? No,
we don't need a number 10. We just need somebody who is creative.
So where would this person stand, Eric? Would the person stand in the middle of the field? Would the person stand on the wide side of the field or the left side of the field? Where is this number 10 going to stand?
Forget about the fact that I said number 10. I'm saying we need a creative player in midfield, right?
Yeah.
But we don't even have the vision yet to get rid of most of these players who are not creative enough. I like Kovacic, yeah? But let me tell you something. Kovacic, Conte, Mount, Gallagher, their games are all too similar for my liking.
Yeah. I agree.
Blue Eyes will hug you for this.
So
if you talk, Blue Eyes, if you talk, mute your mic.
When I'm telling you, that if I'm Tuchel next season, I probably don't bring Gallagher in. A lot of Chelsea fans will nearly kill you.
They'll fight you. Yeah.
Or if you're gonna bring Gallagher in, okay, how about this? You sell Conte. Oh, trouble.
No, you can't sell Conte.
Let's sell Kovacic. Trouble is our best player.
No, but you can sell Jorginho, right?
Don't even dare mention Mason Mount.
No, but then why do you need to sell any of those?
Because you need a number 10. You need space for that number 10, right?
Yeah, no, but he's not a number 10.
So we don't have a number 10, right? We don't have anybody
that's
that
what I'm
creates.
telling you.
If you want to get someone that creates, you need to sell players that are similar. Right?
Is not that
so Eddie's ranking all these players are pretty much similar players.
That's what, because I'm telling you, we already need to make at least 4 or 5 signings in defense. Let's not even. We need to replace backup right wing back. We need a backup left back. We need 2 center backs. We need 1 more squad center back. Okay, yeah. Martin, Levi Cole can play that, but is he going to accept that role? That's something you have to worry about as well. So that's about 5 people you need to bring in.
Might even call left for because it's new for others field.
Oh,
you already bring the DM, yeah.
You definitely need a DM. So there are things that you need in that squad that you can't even try.
There's no space for Gallagher.
People will tell
there's no space for Gallagher. Really?
People tell
because Gallagher and Missy Mount are similar, right?
Similar.
So this is the thing where I don't understand a lot.
If I want to stretch it, if I want to annoy majority of Chelsea fans, if I want to stretch it and I want to be crazy, I believe Gallagher is more creative and he has more end product than his decision making.
I agree with you, Abdullah, but most Chelsea fans, the midfield they want to see is Declan Rice as DM, Conor Gallagher, and Mason Mount. Those
Chai, don't do this to me.
No, Blue Eyes, where have you been? I know I rise you from the dead once I say this.
I miss what Eddie was saying, man. But
Eddie spoke facts.
You should have listened, man. You should have
listened.
Eddie was
exactly what.
But do replay back.
I missed. No, I need Cole's notes, man.
Sorry.
Actually, I'm sending.
Is Eddie still on the line?
Like,
it's there.
Eddie, you missed. Man. You missed. I for jam you small, man. What was Eddie saying that we should keep Thomas Tuchel?
Blue Eyes, please. Let me just make this quick point. Just briefly.
I miss, man.
Eddie, your analysis is correct. Right? But it's not the whole truth. I'm sorry to say.
Okay, so what
now? I think somebody mentioned it very early. I mean, maybe 20 minutes ago, when he said when he said the problem, as diagnosed, as mentioned by Sarri, Conte, and Mourinho, is the fact that players at certain time start lacking motivation.
Motivation,
I think that is fundamental. That is very, very fundamental. And I think we have forgotten to ask this guy, why were these players lacking motivation? But personally, looking at it from an outsider, I think it's related to the culture of the club. That's number one. Number two, briefly, we're talking about hold on. Let me finish this second point. We're talking about Tuchel bringing his own players in, right? Which of the Real Madrid players was bought by Carlo Ancelotti this season? Which of the players were bought by Xavi in Barcelona this season? In the Italian league, how many managers buy their own players? But you still have to win. Who did Tuchel buy last season before he won the Champions League?
Nobody.
Sorry, I don't hold on to that.
Bless you for me, Abdul.
I don't hold on to that theory. I think the
I'm not sure about that one, man. I'm not sure about that.
God will bless you for me, Abdul.
We're gonna come back at that. That's not. I'm not accepting that.
Let me answer that last part because I don't know if you missed what I said earlier.
God
I
will
said,
bless you for me,
if you
Abdul.
want, if you want to win, if you want to
We're
win,
talking about
a
all
World
these
Cup,
leagues, man.
Let Eddie finish. Let me continue.
if you want to win a one-off league title, yeah, it's possible to do it with any squad. Conte's done it with Chelsea. I showed you the points table there. But let me tell you something. The squad will show you who they truly are. Yeah? Since Conte won the league, what have Chelsea's done since? Maximum 75 points.
No, 72. Say it's at 72 points in 5 years.
So
the
what
most
does
we've
that
done
say
is
about
72.
the squad as opposed to the manager? Because again, we did talk about the fact that we've brought 2 world-class managers in. We've got 2 very good managers, if you don't want to call Tuchel world-class and Sarri world-class. And we see achieved the same result. Yes, you may be right about the culture of the club, but how does that have anything to do with the manager?
Eddie, do you think that all this, the sacking, the reason that the players actually lose this tone or become less motivated could also be as a result of, hey, we know that once we down tools a bit, and we start losing games, the player, the team, the coach will get sacked. Do you think it also plays into the players' heads? Because in Liverpool and Man City, they know that Klopp and Pep are not going anywhere.
Exactly.
They're not going anywhere. They're going to be there for 5 years.
Oh my God.
That's why when I was speaking, what did I say?
In my watching of the Premier League for over 20-something years, I've only seen two managers that the players did not lack motivation. Alex Ferguson and Pep Guardiola.
What about Klopp?
What about Klopp?
What was happening?
What about Wenger?
All those
Wait, what about Wenger?
On Wenger too. Because guess what? In the players' minds, I think what we just cracked this whole puzzle. In the players' minds, they know that if they don't perform once they cross that white line in every game and keep their performance consistent, they're out of the club. They're out of the club because the coach is going to be there 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 5 years from now. The same coach.
Exactly. And that is why I said before that Abramovich and Mourinho were part of the problem. Because no manager at Chelsea has been empowered enough to go, you have full control here.
No, Mourinho was. Though.
That was the first Mourinho, though.
That was the first time.
Mourinho. Eddie, you're spitting facts. That's facts.
Not the second time. Because
second time.
Again, go to Man City and Liverpool, Klopp and Pep. Hey, do we all forget that in their first season? Do we all forget that in their first season they did so bad that people were calling for them to be sacked?
Yeah.
But the club trusted them enough to go, look, you do your thing, we trust what you can do.
We can open the league table. Open 15-16. That was Klopp's first season. Open 15-16.
Let me go back. 15-16.
That was Klopp's first season.
You really don't want to do this one.
Let's not do that.
No. Let's open 15. No, I just want to check something. Where's Liverpool? Correct.
8.
What are we saying now?
They got to the Europa League final.
And they lost to Atletico.
No, but they got to the Europa League final with that team. Do you remember the team they had?
But they lost. Nobody will remember that, though.
No,
They
but
lost, right?
but they got to
They
the
lost
final.
woefully too. Because I think it was 3-0. Was it 3-0 or 4-0?
I mean, with that
They
team,
lost
they shouldn't
bad.
even have been in the final. But anyway,
Oh,
let's move on to the next
Tuchel
season.
took it to a final and won the final. A team that was not supposed to be in the final.
Of course, yeah.
And
And
people are
we give
still
them credit
telling
for
me,
it.
"Oh, Tuchel is this, Tuchel is that."
No, but the team we have, look, I'm not one of these people. I've said that it's fair to criticize him, but let's not go too far with it. Look,
Okay, for me, what has Tuchel done to earn, apart from Champions League? I'm just looking at his body of his work. What has Tuchel done to earn all this defense?
He has won the UCL. That's number one.
No, I said minus the UCL. Minus the UCL. Yeah.
He won the Super Cup and he won the Club World Cup.
No, I mean, what do you think? What do you think got Tuchel the job here?
He's been to every final that he's been involved in, except this season when we lost to Madrid.
I'm wrong.
Yeah.
So those are things you can look at.
Yeah. That's his body of work. Because guess what? Like what was it Eric that said? Klopp's body of work in his first season was that he got to the Europa League final. Although he lost, people saw it as progress. Now, Tuchel took us to that Champions League final, won. People are not seeing it as people are seeing it as progress, right? But
Tuchel took Frank Lampard's product. Let's not get it twisted. That was Frank Lampard's product.
This is what I talk about when I talk about empowerment. What was Tuchel's reward for getting Chelsea to the final and winning the final?
Lukaku and Saul.
They bought him Lukaku and Saul. A Lukaku that I don't know, man. Okay, so a Lukaku that doesn't fit into the profile of this team.
No, but we have a world-class coach, like somebody just said.
Like I said.
So it should make it work then.
Thank you. We have a world-class coach that's why hold on. I am for the fact that Tuchel should get the personnel he needs. But if with the personnel he has right now and his world-class status, he's still not able to I know we're top 4. I know, and I got to give him that we're top 4. But there are some trends that are telling in this journey we're traveling with Tuchel.
Right, it's the same trends. It's the same trends that the Liverpool fans saw in 15-16.
Dancing around the fundamentals.
I know the reason why I'm dancing around is because of Chelsea fans. Chelsea fans will kill me. You're right. I'm dancing around. You're right.
We have all agreed. Eddie, just 2 seconds, please. Eddie, 2 seconds. Sorry. We've all agreed that it is fundamental we change the culture of the club because that has a direct impact on the motivation of the players.
Correct.
Now, you can give Tuchel all the players he wants. If you don't give him the authority, we're still going to go back to the start of. We're still going to go to the cycle again.
Yeah, but Tosin
give him the authority.
Yeah.
That look, if you don't
Tosin with PSG, remember what Tosin told us with PSG. Tosin has the authority. He already says that Tuchel has zero talent ID.
No, I don't care about that because Klopp.
You better.
No, hold on. Klopp didn't want Salah. Klopp didn't want Mane.
Yeah, exactly. He had
an excellent. Eric Blue. He said he wasn't sure.
No.
Salah.
He forget that he didn't want them.
No, he did not say he didn't want them. He said he didn't. He said it's a convert, but he wasn't convinced.
But my point is still that he didn't. These were not players he was looking at. Oh, I want this guy. I really would like this guy on my team. He didn't do that, and he had and he had the support of a backroom staff and a scouting team, which is amazing. An amazing scouting team that identified, no, this player will suit what you're trying to do. This player is perfect for what you want to do. And they got the players, and look what they're doing now. So
now,
if Tuchel isn't good enough to get, if Tuchel isn't able to identify the players that he believes will fit what he wants to do, he needs to have help so that scouts can actually get the players for him. So I'm not buying this idea that because he can't identify the talent, therefore there's something wrong with Tuchel being there, or maybe he should get replaced.
So you want to tell me that a world-class? You want to tell me that a world-class coach? Yes, go ahead, Eddie. Go ahead. Let it out. Yeah. Let it out. Yeah.
Gordon Ramsay, is he a world-class? Is he a world-class chef? Is he a world-class chef? Yes or no?
Didn't you guys hear me? Didn't you guys hear me use Gordon Ramsay on this stream last time?
Oh yeah. He
I
does
used
it.
I used Gordon Ramsay. If you don't
Hold
listen,
on, Blue
hold
Eyes,
on.
Blue Eyes.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm getting to it. Blue Eyes.
Yeah.
Gordon Ramsay, is he
Yeah.
a world-class chef? Yes or no?
Of course, he's a world-class chef.
Can you trust that man in your jollof rice restaurant?
You know what? I get it, but he will come close. He will come close. You know what? You know why? Because he will make things. If you tell him Gordon Ramsay, so if I'm the board, so I'm the Nigerian mother. I'll tell him, this is how we make jollof rice. Gordon Ramsay, if he will make jollof, it might not taste.
Excuse me, no. Gordon Ramsay is not coming to do apprenticeship there, please.
No,
He's
but
coming
I know.
there as a
Exactly.
Tuchel did not come to Chelsea for apprenticeship. Yeah,
he didn't.
He's coming there as a renowned world-class manager. So guess what?
Yeah.
You give him full control. I cannot trust Ramsey to make me jollof rice. So Ramsey, this is the kitchen. Buy the ingredients you need and
Guess
make
what?
it.
You must have missed. You've missed all the TikTok videos on jollof rice. Everybody can make jollof rice now.
I'm on a line.
No.
You need jollof.
When you make
it's on YouTube now. Everybody can, even on YouTube, you can make jollof rice.
Have you eaten some type of jollof rice? That's
oh
not
my
fun.
God.
Now they're making jollof rice with different kinds of this, so don't get to it. Everybody can make jollof rice.
If you make jollof rice, when you make, you use the plate, you eat it together with the guys. That's how beautiful house with the rice is.
No. Some jollof rice, pure, man. Yeah, but yeah.
Eddie, the example I was going to give with Gordon Ramsay is a little bit far-fetched from yours, but I hear what you're saying. What I'm saying with Gordon Ramsay, it doesn't matter the ingredients you give him. He will put together a meal for you. And you go eat them.
Mm-hmm.
You go eat and bite your finger.
Correct.
That's the difference with Gordon Ramsay. And then you have these people that call themselves chefs. You put together all the ingredients in this one. When they finish cooking, you look the thing and you just go and buy McDonald's.
But Blue Eyes.
So what I'm saying is,
what I'm saying.
Sorry,
Blue Eyes, what Eddie is saying.
That's what I'm saying in the sense
look at what Albert is saying here. This aspect here is really helpful because if we don't have this aspect in the club, we're gonna be falling back.
How good is this Luis Campos?
No, I'm talking about sporting director.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Most people are calling this guy Luis Campos. They said he has a software. He identifies players, all that kind of
stuff. For
me,
I'll go
I think he was
sporting director for Mitchell.
I think it was behind that Monaco team that went finally.
Yes,
for Mitchell, he's the sporting director.
He also was the sporting director for Lille. When they actually went on. When they went on to win the league, they won the league last year, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's the current sporting director of AS Monaco now.
I think Daniel asked a $1 million question the last time he was here. He said, how many players under this regime can you say Tuchel has improved?
We answered him now. Reece James,
Mason
Mount.
Come on.
Yes.
Rudiger
has improved.
Even Christensen.
Rudiger's been terrible since he signed for Madrid.
You see how
Let's have it right.
Himself. Emi, remember what you said happened last season? Because Eric Blue was asking why is it that the players are different this season? What was the reason you gave him last season? Exactly.
No, you can't do that. You can't do that.
Why can't I do that? Eric,
no. Hold on.
You see where I'm going with this?
No, because this season they were still performing. Right before Chilwell got injured and before the players got injured and we had the crisis with the virus, the players were doing it. Weren't they?
You asked the question. No, hold on. You made a comment and then me jumped on that comment and he gave you the reasons why. Last year,
CFC Steven just told you it's only since the confirmation that Rudiger is leaving that he's played poorly. Before that, he's been
but that's not what I'm saying. No. Let's come back to the point. What Amy said was that a lot of our players that were rejected bricks to building the house were finally shown love, and the motivation just kicked in. So what Amy was saying is that the initiative was more on the player than the coach. True or false? Somebody please correct me if I'm wrong.
But shouldn't that always be the case?
Hold on, dude. But there comes a time when a coach has got to do his job, and maybe he did. So basically, there was a time our team probably ran on autopilot last season, correct?
No.
Exactly. Guys, Thomas Tuchel is a good coach, but if anybody who says he is devoid of evaluation and he's not on probation is criminal. Then it means we're not a big team. We're not a big team.
Blue Eyes.
Yes.
What did you think of the start of the season?
Of this season?
Yeah.
You know what? December. Yeah, that's a good question. That's a very good question. You know what? And don't consider my answer a cop-out, but what I'll say is we didn't get figured out. We didn't get figured out. And it took the EPL is ruthless. That's why I love the EPL. All it takes is, it took the EPL one season to figure Conte out. But in Tuchel's case, they were already starting to figure out this back three thing. And then Lukaku came in and added more, unpredictable. I won't say unpredictability, but predictability to our formula. And that was also a learning curve for our already existing chemistry that we had at the embassy at Ember times of last season. So when Lukaku came in this season, we still now had to readjust, and it took us a big time to actually get to where we were supposed to be, which we never did. Because remember, our attack was based on a committee structure attack. When Lukaku came, he sucked that all up. He sucked that all in. Not his fault, but it's his style. And the whole team had to adjust as a result. Everybody started looking for Lukaku. So it took the league, what, 4 or 5 games? And they figured that thing out. People were excited Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, yes. I think you are giving a long answer to a very short.
No, but
you are giving a long explanation.
No, but it's my answer. No, can I just give my answer? Let me just give my answer. Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
So what I'm trying to say is this, like Eddie said, the beginning of the season, nobody was able to figure out what we were doing because Lukaku was the new crown to the whole system. 4 games later, they figured it out. Teams actually got excited when Lukaku was on the team sheet. Because we were easy to defend with Lukaku playing. No disrespect. And now, like I said this in the last stream, hindsight, now that I look at it, I'm like, you know what? I was all about Lukaku out. But is it really Lukaku out, or we don't have a coach that can coach something out of this guy?
Okay. I like that.
What I would say is 2 seconds, please. What I would say is that's a very long explanation to a very short answer, right? The difference between last season and this season, in my own eyes, is Tuchel started making mistakes, and that led to demotivation within the team, and that led to bad results. That's what I would tell me.
No, the mistakes came because of Lukaku.
No, well, Tuchel had to apply Lukaku. He was making the mistakes.
Exactly.
Tuchel was making the mistakes.
Exactly.
That's the difference between last season and this season.
I guess, yeah, that is the shortcut. Yeah, you're right.
Can you explain how the mistakes led to individual errors?
Yes. Eddie, go ahead.
Sorry. Because when you give directive that is leading to errors, then you the manager is at fault. You get me?
How is he giving directives that leading to errors?
When you give directive, let me finish. When you give directive and instructions and it's leading to mistakes by the players, then it is the manager's fault. If it is player error, then it's on the part of the
directives. What examples?
The instructions. You tell them how to play. You set the team up.
But this
tell them how to apply themselves in 90 minutes.
The question that
hold on, guys. Let me go here because I was arriving at something. Before I come back to Tuchel's point, Blue Eyes. Did you say Klopp was under evaluation last season?
He still is till today.
Klopp.
I didn't say anything about Klopp. I said
no. Based on last season, yeah. Did you say Klopp was under evaluation?
Klopp?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now you're making me Klopp has earned the stripes.
Why not?
Because Klopp has a system. You want to use that because of Tuchel?
No. Answer the question. Don't say because of
nothing. Listen. Klopp, even when Liverpool lose, you see why they've lost.
You know they've lost the league this season.
No, hold on, though. No.
Wait,
let me land.
Blue Eyes. You know, at some point last season, Liverpool were 8th.
Yes.
Correct.
Did you say
we were 9th and Liverpool was 8th?
Okay.
Yes, last season.
Did you say Klopp was under evaluation then? Because Lampard got sacked.
No, I didn't say that. No, but the thing is, Klopp already has developed a rhythm with Liverpool.
That was his sixth season.
Yeah, but listen, we're talking about a league where you're being evaluated based on trends. And Klopp from day one was already showing trends. The trends I see
what
now.
What trend?
Hold on.
We pulled the first season of Club here.
Now, but let him finish.
I don't know whether
let me land. What I'm talking. You know why I say
pull it
trend?
again. 2015-16. Let's look
Hold
at
on now.
Where's Liverpool?
Hold
60 points.
Please.
No, leave it here. 60 points. They only won 16 games in his first season.
Eric, don't stress yourself. Let him finish. Now he will use man talk the answer. But continue.
Okay, hold on. Can somebody please pull up Frank Lampard's season when we finished fourth? What year was that?
That was 1920.
And then and when you pull that up, let's also look at the composition of the team, which included a whole bunch of academic kids. Okay.
Hey, no. Hey, Blue Eyes. Focus on club.
Hold on. No. I'm going somewhere with this. If you pull up that season with Frank Lampard when we finished fourth, a new coach who a first time coaching in EPL level came in, he couldn't buy anybody. No money. Not no money. We were banned from buying. We couldn't go to the mall. He went in and he had to now siphon from the academy a bunch of kids. And we finished what? Fourth. And that is and the next season he took us to what? Second round, almost quarterfinals, Champions League. And then you bring in this. Well, we took us to your round of 16. And then you have
what happened in that round of 16 game against Bayern Munich?
No, but Bayern were too good for us.
Come on, man. And then even the next season when he got fired, look where he took us with those kids. He set the pace.
No, but why
they were not kids anymore. We bought players in the second season.
All I'm saying, I don't know why we're bringing Klopp. I'm trying to compare.
Why are you guys bringing Klopp into it?
Listen, if anybody can tell me that there's a huge difference between what Thomas Tuchel has done, this so-called world-class coach, and a rookie like Frank Lampard, if anybody can tell me the difference apart from that Champions League, you win. I will shut up.
No, but it's the same players, right?
I'll shut up.
Conte did the same. Hold on. Conte did the same thing. So why are you so critical towards Tuchel? Don't you rate Conte?
Let's open the 17-18.
Tuchel won the Champions League in half a season. So what's your point?
No, I don't understand why you're bringing. My point is
because he wants to be critical about Tuchel, but look at the points there. 70 points.
No, but
world-class manager.
But I gave you all the components that made him.
And that Chelsea team had Hazard and this guy.
Yeah, Hazard and what's his name?
And
are we talking about Frank Lampard or are we talking about Conte?
No, we're just we're comparing. We're comparing the same squad.
No, guys, there's no need to. I'm waiting there Sokoto day for Sokoto. Calm down. Don't forget about Conte, because if
why should we forget? We're trying to compare.
It's the same squad. That's what we're saying.
Hold on. If the board is going to evaluate Tuchel this summer, they're going to look at Frank Lampard's work, and they're not going to look at Conte. They're going to look at Frank Lampard and look at his work so far. That should be the best way to evaluate him. And that's what I'm asking you guys. Tell me what you think are the major differences between, apart from Champions League, which I give him credit for. What are the differences?
Let me explain what I was trying to get to before we pop into the conversation. To match Liverpool and Man.
Yeah, Eddie, your mic.
You're breaking off, Eddie. Eddie, you're breaking off.
I don't want to hear what he was going to say.
Eddie, you're breaking off. Come back. I want to hear you. I want to hear what you're saying.
He was gonna give you some facts, man.
No, there's no facts. Listen. I know the facts. There's no. We can hear you now. Go ahead, Eddie. Go ahead. We can hear you
now. Okay, good.
Yeah, go ahead.
Now, what I was explaining before was prior to December, Chelsea were on pace to match Liverpool and Man City. Yep. This was prior to December. Start of the season was good, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Since then, Chelsea had COVID. Remember, Chelsea were the only club not to have a COVID break. Yeah? Because every other team had a break. The Lukaku interview. Okay, let's say AFCON didn't affect Chelsea too much. And then just at the end, Tuchel asked for signings, didn't get no one. The only signing he got was Kennedy coming back on loan. When we knew the squad had problems. Remember, we had to bring teenagers in to fill some games. in December because this man did not have bodies. A similar issue to what club faced last season, and people made excuses for him for a whole season. And to top that all on, they have sanctions coming on to the point where some players who are out of contract are unsure about their future. Do you not think that affects player motivation? Because I'm sorry, if I don't know where my bread is going to come from tomorrow, there's nothing you tell me today that will help me work for you properly.
Yeah.
You're focusing on something else. Yeah? Because when the sanctions started, I said, look, it's going to go one of two ways. The players are either going to come together and say it's us against the world, or it's every man for himself.
Is it true that they've not been paid?
Right now.
Is it true they've not been paid?
Even earlier, no, they've been paid.
No,
that's not true.
They've been
It's
paid,
not true.
but you're looking at players like Rudiger, players like Christensen. They were playing for new contracts. So, exactly.
Even earlier on, the players were playing well. They were getting the results. Remember?
Yeah, these same players were getting the results for you under the same manager. So how are you going to tell me all of a sudden this manager forgot how to coach football within 2 months, and he should go under evaluation? Just when last season, and even at the start of the season, he had won you a couple of trophies. So let's not get it twisted, man. Like, yes, I'm not saying Tuchel's doesn't have a portion of the blame here. He's probably experimented some things with this squad that hasn't worked because he doesn't have the personnel.
We have been spoiled. Roman is gone, man. Roman, come back.
Address the main problem in terms of scouting, in terms of not empowering managers. In terms of
Roman, come back. Oh, Roman left us at the wrong time. Now we're going to start settling for complacency. Now we're bringing up, with all due respect, we're bringing up excuses, Eddie. Nothing against you, but what you said, it's true. All those components are true, but that's not the Chelsea I know. I don't know when you guys started. I don't know how you guys are. What kind of fans are you?
Okay, blue eyes.
Chelsea fans I know.
Blue eyes.
You have to take care of the context.
Listen,
tell us. No. Give us a solution. How do we win the title? Tell us how we win the title.
You know what? The Chelsea fandom I know I'm used to are the ones that rejoice when we work with limited resources and win. That's the Chelsea. That's the Chelsea that I know. So maybe I'm coming from a totally different.
Blue eyes. Which limited resources did Mourinho have?
No, when I mean limited resources, it doesn't. It's a figure of speech. Like we work better under distress. That's the kind of machine we are.
Correct, but this distress.
So when I hear
too
all
much
these
for
things,
this young team.
No, a lot of these teams. No. But we can't look at. If we look at it that way, then we're not a big club. But I know we're multinational enterprise. You guys are looking at us like we're at Aston Villa. That's what I'm hearing from all these things.
No, but we want a better squad. That is going to be.
Listen, it used to be. Listen, it's devoid. All I'm saying is maybe it's superficial, right? Mm-hmm. Devoid of any problems. As long as we can field 11, let's smoke. We enter bush. That's the way I've always looked at my club. As long as we can field 11, let's go.
But you have to also look at
I don't know.
You have to also look at it that. You have to also look at it in this way that.
Maybe I'm fake, man. Sorry, guys.
Okay, hold on. Let's look at Man City and Liverpool as a comparison, for example.
Yeah.
Going into January, Man City completely clear of Liverpool at that point. Let's say 4 or 7 points.
Yeah.
Liverpool improved their squad. Man City didn't. And now, Liverpool are back in the race when no one gave them a chance in hell in January. What are you talking about fielding 11 when even Guardiola and Klopp that you're comparing face the same thing? You have to improve your squad. You can't expect managers to perform miracles.
Listen, let me give you an example. You remember that game against Everton? Anybody who doesn't remember that game that we played the Everton under 17, remember that game? That was early December, late November. Steven, you remember? When was it?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, exactly.
Less 1-0.
And the numbers on the jerseys of all the Everton players were three digits. Some of them were 102.
Some numbers that we've never seen.
Yeah, we go 1-1. We go 1-1. Not even lost.
It was 106, 107, 108. Okay? Now, after that game, I was so pissed, even though, Eric, you're right. I thought we actually lost that game. That's how bad. Just like today's game, I felt it was a loss. I just remember that it was actually a tie. Exactly, vote with your feet. It pissed me off. But I still heard Chelsea fans saying, man, look at what we are going through. But Imagine, did you see the 11 we put together in that team, in that game? Remember the 11 that played that game?
I don't like talking about that, to be honest. I don't like focusing
Nobody
on
likes talking about that. So that's where I have seen that. That's where I look at all that, and I'm like, okay, now I get it. The cushion. There's a cushion now. There's a different type of approach when we're having these debates, and I get it. We can, if you guys want to go that route, listen. I can go that route with those kind of debates, and I'll feel better because there's an answer for everything. If you want to go that way, there's an answer for everything that Tuchel is doing. It all makes sense. But guess what? Hold on. Let's wake up and smell the coffee. Todd Bowley. I know the head of this stream, the topic for this stream is Todd Bowley's arrival. Todd Bowley is coming in from a very ruthless background.
Which is good, right?
Exactly. That's what I want. But probably not as ruthless as Roman. Because Roman had the knife and he had the yam. He had both. But Todd Bowley has the knife and then the cake. The yam belongs to the consortium. So there's going to be some kind of sharing involved. So Todd Bowley, because he's coming in from American sports.
Yeah.
And you guys know I'm a huge Miami Heat fan. You know how ruthless the NBA is.
Yeah.
You know how ruthless the baseball is. So with all these examples, with all these what did Emmy call them? Context that you guys are applying. These guys, they're not wasting time. They just dropped $4 billion.
The one win.
They just dropped $4 billion, man.
4.5, maybe even 4.5.
If they back Tuchel and he doesn't do the job, then he'll go now. That's
$4 billion, man. So before they back Tuchel, they're gonna have to talk about his past. Come on, man.
Champions League.
Blue eyes.
Yeah.
You just mentioned where I wanted to start.
Okay,
which
good.
is my
Take
own
it from
argument.
there.
My own argument is with these new owners, my expectation is they should scrutinize, evaluate, dissect
exactly
everybody from top to bottom.
It's not about throwing players. Thank you. It's not about throwing players.
God bless.
From
Ganaskia to check to Bosburg to those idiots around them. All of them will be
just like when Roman came in, he dissected everybody, including Ken Bate, the person he bought the club from, because Ken Bate was making mouth then that he's going to be the life president. You know what I mean? A ceremonial kind of life president that they have in the Spanish league. Roman just came and just packed him aside.
Correct.
Right?
Exactly. And who did Roman bring? Say the person named Peter Kenyon, right?
Then he changed the chief exec as well.
And he brought Peter Kenyon, who was successful in Manchester United, right?
Then he was trying to bring in Sven-Göran Eriksson, but they couldn't do the deal.
That was his major target,
Then he went to bring that's the kind of dissection I want this Todd Bowley to give.
Because the first person that
nobody should be excluded.
No,
I think maybe
nobody's excluded.
No, but Emmy, your position is bring. No, Emmy, but what you were saying is bring all these 7 players. It's great, but bring 7 players to do what when we don't even know?
No. I think maybe I didn't speak from the start, but I said we need a director of football, right?
No, Emmy. When Roman took over from Ken Bates, when he bought the club, we were all crying that he should leave Claudio Ranieri. We're all crying.
Oh, yeah, because Claudio Ranieri got to the quarterfinals or semifinals of the Champions League previous year.
But Roman did not listen.
No,
he took him out.
And guess where that took us? That's why we're celebrating the club today.
Should I bust your head? Roman actually announced Mourinho as our coach during that Champions League run of Ranieri, right? And even that season, 2003-2004, we struggled to get to the top 4. I think it was the last game we beat. Was it Arsenal we beat? I can't remember who we beat. No, we didn't beat Arsenal because they went on invisible. But I can't remember.
It was one of the top 4 at that time.
Yeah, and we just got top 4 on the last 2 days. Now so Ranieri, everybody was like, "Oh, we love Ranieri. We want Ranieri to stay." No, he saw that he needed a total seismic change of the football club, and he did it. He implemented. He got the best thing at the time, who was Mourinho, and that same season we bought 12. I even thought it was 8 players we bought. We bought 12
Emmy,
12 players.
Emmy,
Peter Kenyon.
Emmy.
That
So
was a different
therefore,
time.
can I just say something, Emmy? With what you just said right now, let's do you remember steps in math in Nigeria. So therefore, if Todd Bowley comes in and the next day we don't see Thomas Tuchel, nobody should be surprised. That's all.
No, but that would be wrong.
Why shouldn't
No.
we be
You
surprised?
see, that's the problem.
Exactly. Why is it wrong?
Why is it wrong? That's what I'm saying.
Why shouldn't we be surprised? Can you explain to us?
No, because Ranieri. I remember I was one of the ones crying that time for Ranieri. Ranieri was part of the furniture.
Are you comparing Ranieri with?
I'm not.
Tuchel?
No, but that was then. I don't know if you remember football then. That time Ranieri was a rocket man.
No. What did he do?
No, hold on. But I don't
what
know
we're
if you-
trying to say,
Yeah.
what we're trying to say is that Roman gave the club a holistic
Thank you.
evaluation.
It did
There
not
was
matter.
no,
He was
there was
ruthless.
no
But Bowley knows that he has a very good manager in his hand.
Exactly.
You're speaking for him.
I'm not speaking for him. I'm not speaking for him.
If Todd
I'm not
Bowley,
speaking
if
for
Todd
him.
Bowley
It's a
starts
fact.
Tuchel, he needs to tell us why he did it. That's it. Give us a good reason why he did
You're
it.
speaking for him, my brother. It's okay.
No,
You're
I'm
speaking.
not speaking. I'm not. Everybody.
Emmy,
See.
Emmy,
Blue eyes.
let's-
Let me just say this right.
Yeah.
If Tuchel walks today, if he says, I know they do again, shake finger, I'm gone. Where do we
So
go from
according to
here
our
from
I heard
this squad?
Steven is this to wait.
No. See, everybody's saying, "Oh, let's sack Tuchel. Let's sack." If Tuchel says, "Okay, I've had enough," guess what? I want to go somewhere.
Nobody's saying sack Tuchel, please. Let's not get it twisted. We're just evaluating Tuchel, and the fact that everybody's saying sack Tuchel speaks volumes. There is a guilty cloud lying somewhere. All we're saying is, look, Tuchel needs forensic evaluation before we get into the next chapter of this club. That's all I'm saying.
But if you're going to do forensic for Tuchel, do forensic for Marina, do for Bruce Ball.
Everybody's
those guys also
obviously.
have been making poor decisions.
No, but listen, I'm not. Nobody. No. Emmy, you're missing the point. Everybody's going to collect. It's a lineup. This is literally civil war. For lack of a better way to put it.
They will collect them.
Everybody must collect. That's what I'm saying. That's the beauty of Todd Bowley coming in. If he comes in with that ruthlessness that normally exists within NBA clubs, especially LA Lakers, I heard
the same thing when they bought LA Dodgers. The same thing they did.
Go
ahead, my brother. Go.
Yes, I agree with you guys. The whole club needs evaluation. Yeah, but let me tell you something. If you think they are gonna come in and clear ground from top to bottom and bring new people in, you must be joking and mistaken.
Nobody said anything like that.
Yes. So what
nobody said anything like that.
what I'm standing on is, look, you can't. These are the same scouting departments that signed you people like Bakayoko and Scott Drinkwater. Let's not forget that.
Baba Ramon.
Amen.
The manager needs evaluation.
Yeah.
The manager needs evaluation.
Yeah.
And also your scouting department needs evaluation because some of these players are
Eddie, you're missing the point.
Signed by the same people.
Eddie, you're missing the point. You're Eddie, you're spot on. I don't know what high school you went to, but remember high school back. I'm guessing you went to high school in Nigeria. Remember everybody brags about their high school. But if you think about the people that graduated from your high school, remember during assembly in your high school, your principal will always like to invoke that hopefully in the next 10 years we're going to see a doctor, we're going to see a magistrate, we're going to see a judge, we're going to see president. How many of your sets it turned out to be one of those?
Nobody.
No, it's not nobody. Obviously, there's some.
Maybe I'd be wrong.
Of course, there are plenty.
Maybe I'd be wrong.
And then some people, God forbid, but some people were left on the streets.
Correct.
The drink waters of the world, God forbid, but the drink waters of the world. So it's never a perfect world.
But it's too many.
No, it's not about whether it's too many. It's not whether. It's not. Come on. It's not whether. It's not about whether. Is this the first time we started signing dodges? Come on.
But Blue Eyes, you know that sum of 2017-18 was pathetic. We spent almost 250 million, and we didn't buy anybody substantial. Like nobody. 250 million pounds.
But we got the Champions League out of. But we got the Champions League out of.
We got an FA Cup. We won an FA Cup at the end of the season.
Right?
Yeah, we won an FA Cup. But the thing is, right? So you have that.
That goes back to what we were saying. When the manager doesn't have the authority and the club is just taking that kind of responsibility.
Exactly, and that culture has to change.
No.
If we're going to go forward as a club, right? That culture in Chelsea has to change.
It doesn't
People
mean that
have
the
to
manager
start
can't
seeing
get
Chelsea
sacked.
as, oh, you know what? Tuchel is not going to get sacked even if we have a run of 10 bad
It just
games.
means that the manager has some kind of control. It doesn't mean that he won't get sacked ever. But at least he knows that the players won't get him sacked. They won't go
Exactly.
behind his back.
And that is what if I was told Bully, that would be my number one objective.
Is what?
Fix that player power. Tell everybody that this is my manager. He's going to be here 5 years.
Yeah, but the only way he's going to earn that, if he does that, which
he doesn't need to earn it. He's going to tell everybody. When he hired Klopp, Liverpool FSG told Liverpool fans, this guy Klopp, he's going to be here for 4 or 5 years. We're building a project.
Yeah, but that's because
irrespective of what the results were.
Yeah, but
Klopp at the end of that season came 8th. If that was Chelsea,
evaluating Klopp was different to telling the club and telling the fans and telling the players that this is the man. Obviously, they can decide to sack him, but that doesn't mean that he's not the person they have chosen.
But
exactly.
It also
that's what Bolly has to do.
Okay,
to
FSG. Hold on. FSG. Who was the first coach that FSG brought into Liverpool?
Oh, it was this guy now, Brendan Rodgers, right?
It was Brendan Rodgers, right?
Was it Brendan Rodgers?
No, I don't think it was. Was it Brendan Rodgers?
Who was after
Dalglish,
I
think it was Klopp.
Dalglish?
Was it Dalglish?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was Dalglish, and then it was
Dalglish,
who was
Rodgers,
before?
then Klopp.
Wait, who was after Brendan Rodgers? Was it Klopp?
It was Klopp.
It was
It was Klopp after Brendan Rodgers.
What year did this FSG take over Liverpool?
2008 or
2008, 7 or 8, I believe so.
Because
when did FSG buy Liverpool?
There's a reason why I'm asking that question, because it is one thing to come in and try to sell to people that this is my guy when the system is a little bit broken versus 2010. So Dalglish.
Yeah, 2010. October 2010.
They had Dalglish.
Yeah, it was Dalglish.
So
the Dalglish then. Okay. It was a Dalglish. Oh no, or was Dalglish there while they came and they kept him? I think that's what it was.
It was there.
Yeah.
He was there while they came and they kept him.
And they kept him. Yeah.
Of course, the Liverpool legend, right?
Exactly.
They couldn't just get rid. He was there, but he was already losing it at the time. And then
was,
they hired. I think they hired what's his name, Brendan Rodgers. I think 2012.
Yeah,
because
what was it not
it was exactly Roy Hodgson.
Also, but Blue Eyes,
was it Roy Hodgson?
It was Roy Hodgson.
Roy Hodgson was there when they took over.
Wow.
So because I want to go on something more because I'm looking at what you said, Blue Eyes, and I have a little bit of a report out of what you said, because if you look at the core player we have right now, back to when Conte and other guys were there, the player power was there in which it was an issue we could not solve, because in this team here, certain players want to play for certain players, and I keep telling people, Chelsea fans need to open their eyes, and I keep telling you, when Kai Havertz play and Romelu Lukaku play, I see two Chelsea team. When Havertz play, I'm seeing Reece James bombing cross, I'm seeing Jorginho crossing, I'm seeing Pulisic crossing, I'm seeing other players crossing. When Romelu Lukaku play,
it's only Kovacic that passes up the ball.
Guys,
backward.
Here's even where it becomes more interesting.
That is two Chelsea team I'm seeing, and that is player power in that team. That is where
player power.
That is where
Abdullah, you're right.
Tuchel has to come in and tell, if you don't want to play for this guy.
See the problem. Let me tell you. See, the problem is, what if Tuchel does not have the power to do that? Because the players know that. Guess what? We are at the majority, and if we get a slump on form, Tuchel's position is right now. Everybody's already saying Tuchel out. The players know that Tuchel out is trending. Why is it that today Liverpool lost the league today? Right?
Who said?
Much.
Who said they lost the league?
It's over.
It's already done. It's already done.
Okay, watch what City do to Newcastle.
No. See, Blue Eyes. Let me just say this, right?
Calm down. Newcastle will not lie down tomorrow.
Stop doing this.
Really quick, just to add to what Emi was saying. Actually,
nobody's going to say Klopp out. Nobody has in mind.
No, that's different now. But hold on. Listen, this is going to sound very ironic and maybe a little bit airheaded. I do not want a team that doesn't have player power.
No.
Let me
but
land.
then you will not
Let
have
me
a
land.
team.
Let me
You will
land
have
now.
a team that will just manage.
No, but let me tell you. Let me tell you
manage
why.
results, not performances.
No, let me tell you why. Player power is what drives characters in players. That's when you. Hold on now. That's when you have big egos, big characters in your team. Like because if you look at this team right now, it's like too many villagers, not enough chiefs. We need chiefs in this team. We need chiefs in this team.
What you're saying is
positive. You're talking of leaders. You're not talking of player power.
No.
Player power can sack the coach.
Blue Eyes is talking about positive player power, not negative player power.
No, but listen.
When there's positive player power.
Hold on, but you guys are forgetting something.
There can only be limited people with power. You can't say player power and at the same time.
I didn't say anything about power. Listen, it's like media. It's like
what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Guys, what you're talking about is empowering the players to be able to take initiative and do things for themselves.
No, that's not what I'm saying. No.
Blue Eyes, hold on.
Sure.
Blue Eyes,
yes.
That comes from the manager. Let me give you an example.
My guy. This is exactly what I'm trying to say. Go ahead. Go ahead.
An example. You're talking of Todd Bowley, coming from America. Let's go to America now.
Let's go. Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know the San Antonio Spurs.
Yes. Pop.
Duncan.
Yes.
Was the leader in that dressing room.
Absolutely.
But everybody knew that once Pop spoke, Pop was the leader. But Tim Duncan was the one that was the boss of the players.
But you know why?
Already empowered Tim Duncan to go, look, you can lead these boys and do your thing.
But you know why?
There's no way Tim Duncan, even in front of the whole squad, will come in and say stuff against against the coach. Yeah?
No,
so that's what we're talking about, where there's a difference between empowering players to take initiative and do their thing, as opposed to say, for example, let me give you a very good example of player power in the NBA. Any team LeBron James plays for, I'm sorry, I don't care what role you have. LeBron is the coach, manager, and everything for that team.
I'm a Miami Heat fan. When he came to Miami, he had to receive.
Yeah,
Dwayne Wade was the man, man.
Place where he was controlled.
Exactly, Dwayne Wade, man. That's Dwayne Wade's house.
Player power and giving somebody else the power to be able to control things. Yes, you can empower players. LeBron was empowered in Miami.
No, you're missing the point. No. Listen, Eddie, Listen, if you say empowered players, that's different. Listen, now we are talking about the give and take of power. I like how you say when you say empowered players, then it means power came from somewhere. But when players take it, it's different. That's character. That's what I'm trying to say here. When players take it, that's different. And I always like to hold on now. Hold on. Let me land now. But let me land now. I let you talk. Let me land. The difference is when you have players that take power and you have a manager who can manage that momentum, then you have a system. If you have a manager that can be pushed to the side, then that player power becomes a media story. But when you have a manager that can steer the ship, Titanic, remember? That can steer that ship when the waves, when the tides are monstrous, then you have a monster coach that can handle monster personalities. And that's the Chelsea that I know. We've always had monster personality. This player power is, come on, you guys, I don't know how long you've been following Chelsea. We've always had player power. This is not the first day. You guys, you're surprising me, I'm telling you.
Okay, it's fair. And even the manager.
I agree with what you are saying.
Come on, guys. Come on. Player power is 30 years deep with this club.
You're misunderstanding the meaning of player power here. Player power, in terms of how we're talking about it, is these players have power over the coach even. Because they know that once we're down tools, he's gone. All we have to do, switch off, and this coach is gone.
But remember,
having leaders in your dressing room, and they know that, boys, we have to actually get a move on here. We have to do this. That's different.
No. If you have a coach, if you have a leader, that's why I've always said I don't really like coaches that are great with X's and O's. I need a politician to be my coach. I need a politician. I need someone who can, what's that saying? Shake hands and kiss babies. That's the kind of coach I need. And then X's and O's is a nice to have. If you have a coach that is focused on X's and O's, guess what? He's going to be pushed to the side by players. But when you have a politician who can manage emotions and also manage the X's and O's. Now we're talking. That's what I'm trying to say here. Now we're talking. So this whole thing of player power is just because the media has sensationalized it. Player power is actually what drives an organization. You don't want dormant pieces. And this is what we're looking at today. We are a team comprised of dormant, even though there's player power. Can you imagine? Still with the player power, our players look flat. Imagine the contrast now. Think about it. Since we're talking about player power.
I think you are mixing it up.
I'm not.
You know why?
Of
Your
course.
player power, what you're calling player power is leadership, right?
Whatever you want to call it, man. You're adding the name
what
to
we
it.
are calling player power is when the players have the ability to run a coup. They can do a coup.
No, that's disobedience. That's not player power.
No, that's player power. That's what
it's not. It's because
Chelsea.
That's why I told you. Remember, Amy, I said this. The media sensationalizes these terms, and we jump on them.
But Chelsea is the team with the player power issues the most in the last 20 years.
No, because the reason why. But look at the return on investment, Amy.
Blue eyes.
We can't continue like that. That's what we're saying. We keep having troughs and
yes, I can hear you. Eddie, go ahead.
Peaks and troughs.
Eddie, go ahead.
That history plays a part in this as well. What has been the history of Chelsea the last 15 years? The players down tools, the manager is gone.
Yes.
Why? Because it's easier to get rid of one man than 20 players. You think the players don't know this? You think they don't know it?
Eddie.
It doesn't matter how many leaders. Let me tell you, what you're saying here has been leadership.
Yeah.
There are no leaders in this squad, not many leaders. I will give you that. We can all see that clearly. Yeah. You say there are so many dominant players. Yes. But when I want to express my displeasure in something, I can do that in so many ways. And these players express it by turning down their performance. They don't do anything. That's what we're trying to explain to you, that look, there's a culture in this club that allows players to, they'll get their money unless you sell them.
Yo, guys, but the reason, Eddie, you're spot on, but here's the problem. What we're doing right now, right, is we are evaluating this whole problem not elevate, but to accredit the coaches. But what I find when we do that, when we go after the players with this player power, then we're papering over the cracks of the deficiencies that lie within some of these coaches that were duds. That is
which of these coaches were duds that you're talking about?
You know when this player power thing started was under AVB. Was AVB a dud? He was a complete dud. That was the first time player power actually, even though player power existed, for those of you who know, player power, Di Matteo's, I don't know if you guys watch Di Matteo's of the world. That time player power was huge. When Di Matteo played as a DM, number 4, when he was playing number 4 for us. But everything was calm. Because
remember the player power that switched from Vialli to Ruud Gullit, right?
That's what I'm trying to say. So if you go historically, but when it actually hit the foray, you see the reason why it hit the foray is listen, when there's player power and there's victories, nobody talks about player power. That's why I love it.
So so you need a politician to handle the player power now.
And there's winnings. No, hold on, Eric. When there's player powers when there's player power, but we are winning, who cares? Who gives an F about player power? True or false?
True.
Exactly. Even you're listen, Eddie, you were talking about San Antonio. How many rings does Tim Duncan have? 4 or 5?
About 4 or so.
Yes. So who are you to come there with your player power? It doesn't mean nothing because you came into a winning enterprise. Okay, look what happened. Look what happened with after the reign of Tim Duncan and those guys. When what's his name? The one that went to Toronto Raptors from San Antonio. What's his name? Kawhi. Look what happened with Kawhi time. That player power actually came to 4.
I agree with what Blue Eyes is saying, but Blue Eyes, look at this.
He went to Toronto and won. What an irony.
Look at it this way.
Yeah.
In this Chelsea team, the player power you're talking about, I understand, because if you look at the era of Drogba, Lampard, Essien, Mikel, Ballack, there's player power in that team. And everybody respect each other, and they know.
My brother, thank you. This player, thank you.
They know their job. You see this team here, this Chelsea team I'm seeing here. None of this Chelsea, all of them, all what they know
Okay, one
is
sec.
social media and money.
Let me jump in here.
That is it.
Because, hold on, I do understand what you guys are saying, but this is why I say it comes down to history and how you operate.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the last maybe 10 Chelsea managers. I submit to you the person that's lasted the longest has lasted 2 years.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yes.
And I love it. I love that revolving door approach. I love it.
Okay,
Go ahead.
you love the revolving door approach, but let me tell you what it hinders you from doing. It hinders you from building an actual squad. Because with that revolving door comes a revolving door of players. This is why we have no leaders. Because Sarri will come in and tell you, Jorginho's my leader. Conte will come and tell you, this person is my leader. Tuchel is coming in now to tell you, X and X is my leader. Rudiger is supposed to be maybe one of Tuchel's leaders. Look what's happening because of the situation of Chelsea. He's gone.
Yeah, Lampard will tell you Mason Mount is the leader.
Lampard made Mason Mount a leader. Can you see where the problem is now?
Yeah.
In the sense that you are forming all these small groups within the club where they can turn against players, managers, people, anyhow. You've got to understand, yes, player power has always been around, but times have changed. Managers are the main people that lead clubs nowadays.
Correct.
Yeah.
Look at all the clubs doing very well.
Find me another club with player power that's doing well today. Find me a club with player power without the manager as the top dog doing well. Find the top 5 clubs in the world today.
Who's the biggest personality in the Man City dressing room?
Okay, you want to see player power in action? Why do we say PSG are still bumps today from winning the Champions League?
Oh,
because player power runs that club.
I'm sending you is cold, dude.
No.
Cold beer.
Look at
that is holding PSG back.
No. Okay, hold on.
Oh, man.
Hold
no
on.
matter who you buy in PSG,
Eddie, you're spot on. And your examples are spot on. But the player power, I don't even want to use PSG because
why?
Let me land now.
Spends money too.
No, but the player power within PSG is superficial. With the money, you are automatically by default come with the power, with the money. You don't have. It's not every team that has those kind of pieces, like your chess pieces, your kings and queens. It's not every chessboard that has, or every team that has that kind of equity in just 2 players, 3 players. So I get it. You're absolutely right. You understand. But with Chelsea, you said something. You said you need a manager that can manage. Do you think we have that manager now?
We don't know.
Hey! Thank you. That's why he needs an evaluation. Thank you.
Hold on. Yes. Okay. But we don't know because we don't have a squad to judge him based on. I'm not judging him on this squad. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Yeah, but we don't
evaluate him based on something
Eddie, you know now.
Together.
Eddie, you know now. Eddie, you know now.
Judge him based on this squad.
Eddie, you know how we are. Eddie, you know how this machine is built. We don't have time to give this guy 10 years to come and start building a squad, man. Nah. We don't have time.
Why don't we have time?
Listen, these 2 years. Listen, if I'm hoping that Todd Bowley and his team, because I know he probably has a team already.
What's the latest?
I'm hoping that Todd Bowley, Abdullah, 1 second. I'm hoping that Todd Bowley and his team are going to evaluate Thomas Tuchel based on the last 2 seasons. Simple. That's it. Not based on a bunch of guys that we don't know if they're going to even work. When the guys before spent 100 million on a player that is still trying to pick up form, how many months later?
I understand where employers is coming from, because if Todd Bowley kind of envisage and be like, okay, let's sit down and talk. What is the exact problem in this team? In the last 2 years, how many players have we signed into this team? Who in that team face a philosophy and the way you want to play? This doesn't work.
Those are the questions. Yeah, those are the conversations that need to happen.
Those are the big conversations that needs to be happen for us to go forward, because we have Timo, Hakim Ziyech, all the kind of players. Most of them are not Tuchel signing and are not even Tuchel signing.
Tuchel will be the best person to give the evaluation of this.
Exactly, because he's the manager.
Because he sees these guys he sees these guys every day. Even we from outside, he could tell you, oh, this player is fit. But guess what? He knows that this player is carrying a knock and needs an injection to be able to play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that will not answer the question as to why we tied to Everton's under 17.
We didn't
Okay,
tie, we lost.
my biggest.
We lost that game.
No, we
Everton?
drew. It was
Yes.
1-1. It was 1-1.
Oh, it was 1-1.
No, I'm talking about the one last year, not
Yeah.
against Frank Lampard. Yeah,
I
the
think it was
first time.
1-1 though.
My
It was
biggest
1-1,
concern with
They
this
came
team
from
is
behind.
yeah. Why, and they should have won the game. Why can't this team defend any longer? What's the major
Okay,
reason?
let me tell you the reason.
Eric,
all these guys are going now.
Let me wait. Let me tell you the
I
reason.
was gonna mention.
Eric,
Eric, God will bless you for
Eddie, wait,
that.
Eddie, wait. Eric, you know the problem.
was
You know why we
mentioning-
don't know how to defend. I will tell you. It's two things for me. And
Oh,
see, I've watched it from this season, before the season, from the August when the season started. This issue has been happening, but as a fans, we dodge it because we are playing very well. And I've been noticing it from that day one. I'm like, hey, this issue will come up. One day, this thing will come up. And the reason that is coming up is Thomas Tuchel of last season, who I know when he came in, it doesn't give an F about any player. If you don't play well, get the hell out of that club right now. ASAP. Right now. That is the Tuchel I want. That is the Tuchel I know. And I fall in love with as a fan. That same Tuchel right now, I'm not seeing that same Tuchel.
Oh, do you think Tuchel is not ruthless enough?
It's not exactly. That is what the problem is right now. It's not.
Let's not.
It's not.
Let's
Thomas,
not
if you Eddie, Thomas Tuchel that came into Chelsea Football Club brought in Odoi and he brought Odoi. He's not following my instruction.
Let me counter you today, right? Today, Thomas Tuchel changed his captain at halftime. Is that not ruthless?
Because he's not been playing very well.
No. Is that not ruthless?
Oh, come on. So we're using one example just because.
No, I'm just
come on, man. Okay, we're using today's game. We are using because you took out.
How ruthless is that? We've seen now.
I wasn't ruthless because you took out. Listen, Aspie is the elder statesman on the team. When you take out Aspie in most games, it's expected.
At halftime.
Yeah, but it's expected.
Aspie is not expected.
It's not expected.
How old is Aspie?
No.
How old is Aspie?
No,
it doesn't matter how old.
Let me tell you what's ruthless. Let me define ruthlessness.
Aspie is a player that has played one of the most since he came in. So why are you saying?
Guys, let me tell you what's ruthless. Is when you bench Mendy and play Aspie and play Arrizabalaga for the rest of the season.
That's crazy.
Exactly.
Then you're now going crazy.
No, you see?
Ruthless, and then you're now turning to be a crazy guy. Because people will be like, what's going on with this guy?
Exactly. Listen, remember that song by Seal? So we're gonna ever survive unless you get a little crazy. You gotta be crazy to survive. No, you're never gonna survive. Sorry, go ahead, bro.
Let me ask this question. How many teams do you actually think are playing properly this back end of the season right now?
2.
1.
That's a good question.
It's more than 2.
Good question.
That's a good question, man. Okay. I think Tottenham. I really enjoy Tottenham's style of play. I'll be honest with you.
I
enjoy Tottenham.
Contest style.
I enjoy Tottenham. I enjoy Arsenal.
Eddie, what's your question again?
Here's what I'm getting to. Yeah. Even as a fan,
how many teams are playing very well at this end?
I'll be honest with you. Yeah. Even as a fan, I've checked out of this.
A lot of them are playing well at the end of the season.
I haven't watched the last couple of games, especially after Arsenal, because I saw this after Arsenal. Let me tell you, these players know. I don't know, maybe the manager has empowered this, but these players know. No matter what happens this season, Chelsea are finishing top 4. Correct. Worst case, 4th. The players know. So everyone is managing themselves up until the FA Cup final. I'm sorry.
That is my problem. That is my
problem. Wait, hold on. Rudiger has just signed a contract with Real Madrid. Do you think he's busting his ass for Chelsea to finish 4th?
No.
So he can get
into about next season because his money's already in the bank.
Then
no.
Then you want to say you should not play him?
Hold on.
I don't say you should not play him. I'm waiting for you to say it.
You're saying he doesn't care about next season?
Yes, time he's saying receipts.
Oh my God!
Oh my Eddie, thank you for bringing up those points.
Sorry. I played much for Real Madrid. So don't tell me these players don't care about playing because hey, I'm gonna protect my future money.
Eddie, here's the question. Eddie, hold on. You're preaching to the choir. You brought up these very, very concrete points. How come you're able to see these nuances and our coach can't?
Brethren, I did hell no. I did hell no.
Where have you been hiding? Where have you been hiding to see this guy? Eddie, I'm asking you a question. Hold on, I'm asking Eddie a question. Eddie,
One sec.
Yes.
Apart from Thiago Silva,
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
maybe okay, yes. This one thing I blame Tuchel for Chalobah. He needs to answer for Chalobah.
He does.
Yeah?
He does.
Apart from Thiago Silva and Chalobah, you play a back five system. You're gonna have to play one of them anyway, or two of them.
No, Eddie, you're not answering
Marcos
my question.
Alonso has to play.
Eddie, you're not answering my question. You made a point before you made this very one. And the point you made was that the Rudigers of the world and all these guys don't care anymore because everybody's waiting. How come you are able, hold on, you're able to figure out these nuances and Thomas Tuchel can't? Because if Thomas Tuchel did figure out these nuances that you brought up,
he would have done what?
He would have been ruthless.
He would have dropped Rudiger.
Yes. Let me hold on.
That's ruthlessness, Eric.
Hold on.
Exactly. Eddie, Eric, you don't see him now.
Blue Eyes, let me explain something.
Go ahead.
That's not the way you will run your club as a coach or a manager. Because
look what's happening. Look, we're dropping points. Hold
on. There are ways you pass a message to the other players in your squad. Yeah? If he drops Rudiger and all these players tomorrow, what are people going to say about Tuchel and the way he manages his team? Let alone Chelsea losing because of that. Can you imagine him dropping Rudiger and playing Chalobah?
He should have played Malang instead of Rudiger.
And he's playing Malang instead of Rudiger.
No, but if are we really far from...
Yo, guys, for real though. Like it ain't it Saturday? It ain't Thursday though. Like goddamn, y'all always be on Chelsea, bro.
Hold on, Eddie. But the truth is, right? The points we have dropped is not far from losing 3 games straight right now. It's not. Mm-hmm. So if we're playing all these players that are obviously must-haves and we're not able to produce results based on those nuances you found, which were right, how come the coach couldn't act on those? That's why I'm saying, do we really have a coach?
This is the problem.
That's why I'm asking you a question. Do we really have a coach?
Let me go drops before. The problem is
there's a difference thing between maybe it's one player or 2 players, as opposed to Blue Eyes. Your whole defense is leaving next season. Aspilicueta, Rudiger, Christensen, Marcos Alonso. Those are 4 of your key players right now. You can't just drop all of them and play test tube babies.
But Alonso is playing his heart out, even though he's not. We know his capacity. Alonso is playing his heart out. You can tell Alonso is not half-assing it. Alonso is always a 9-to-5 guy. True or false?
Okay, what about the other 3?
And Thiago is 9-to-5, but even though Thiago,
nobody mentioned Thiago. Thiago is thin.
Does that not boil down to?
Go ahead.
Does that not boil down to what we mentioned earlier on, which is motivation?
Yes.
I.e., the players are not motivated because
they're not motivated, and it takes a coach.
Most
Listen,
of them
yes.
away from Chelsea.
And
that's the responsibility of the coach to motivate them.
Yes,
Blue Eyes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Have you played football before? Yeah,
for too long.
Okay.
Number 4, I was a rocket. Number 4.
Imagine, say your top players are leaving at the end of the season. Yeah.
Yes.
You're about to go into a game. If your manager drops those top players before the game, how does that make you feel going into that game?
Obviously, but this is the problem. Like Abdul said, motivation sometimes, there's a way you can use mixing players up to motivate players. You understand? What it says to me is that these guys are so comfortable in their space that they can decide to play on vacation mode or airplane mode.
Exactly. That is my problem because
that's the problem. They are too comfortable. So that's why you need a coach
But
That's
you
why they
can't.
Eddie,
what are you
But
going to
come
say?
on, guys. Like you guys sound like Barca fans, bro. Barca fans been saying the same thing
No,
about
no, no,
like
no, 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 no.
PK
Tosin, this is what the
and
problem is.
Busquets
Tosin,
and
no,
all
no, no,
these guys, but they're always gonna play because
wait,
they're the
Tosin.
most experienced. They've been there the whole season, so they're
But they're
gonna
not leaving.
play. It's
No,
that
no,
they're not
simple,
leaving.
bro.
Who they young?
Wait.
Tosin,
Tosin,
don't
wait.
lie.
Hey,
Yo, Emmy,
I
what's up?
know.
What's up?
Tosin, wait. You see this issue that we are talking right now?
Man, this is
I've
the
seen
best
that
panel
issue
right now, man. I
from
was
August.
now.
No. You know the problem. I've seen it from August, and I said it.
Then
And I said
Nana need to
this
come.
this issue might occur before the season finish or in the middle of the season, because I have one issue, and the issue is, do I see? I rate Tuchel very, very highly, very, very highly. But I have a but in it. My but is, do I trust him going into the transfer window and give him 1 billion or 600 million to buy players? Do I?
He does not have.
As a fan,
He doesn't
I'm
have to
I'll
skeptical
tell
on
you
that
right now,
aspect.
Yes, we know.
Abdullah, Tuchel's talent ideas is suspect.
Finally, we have.
Like this is something. This has been something.
Abdullahi, that statement you just made. Abdullahi, that statement you just made.
Yo, Tosin is here. Let Tosin talk because Tosin so bad.
Guys, hold on. Guys, Abdullahi, that statement you just made is absolutely criminal. Let me tell you why.
Are we
Let
going to
me phrase it for you, Eddie.
Abdul,
let me phrase it.
That's
reason
no,
why
we going to trust
one
people
sec.
into the new era.
Abdullahi, let me tell you, how is it that you can trust Lampard with 250 million or 300 million?
I don't trust Lampard because I know he was a rookie. He was the board that trusted him. That is my issue with it. Let me explain the reason for you.
Abdullahi, hold on. Abdullahi, let me remind you. Lampard signed your German Zidane that you talk about. Yeah.
In that aspect, you see, people are coming on.
That wasn't a Lampard. That was a board. That was the board signing.
That wasn't a Lampard signing. That wasn't a Lampard signing.
That was a board. The only signing that Lampard got was I think he wanted like Chilwell and Declan Rice. Those were the guys he really wanted.
Lampard wanted Thiago Silva, and
Lampard wanted James Tarkowski.
That's what Lampard wanted.
I know who Lampard wanted. But okay, in the same vein, I like the fact that you guys said those are bold signings. These are the board that I'm saying let's reevaluate because they are the people signing the players for you.
Yeah, because
no.
In that aspect, I keep telling you why I said
Eddie, wrong.
Abdul, wait. Why I said I don't trust Tuchel in that aspect a little bit is because
2 seconds. Sorry.
If
let Abdul go.
Abdullah, our argument.
Let Abdul go.
Abdullah, our argument is: do we trust Tuchel going into the new era, entering a new era, not a new season? New season, I don't care. But going into this new era, because you never know, you can bring maybe
how many seasons in the era?
Okay, guys, I just want to know, like, which coach do you guys trust in the new era?
They might say they might say we are dropping 500 million pounds. We have to win 3 leagues in 5 seasons. We don't know what their conditionality is going to be. We don't know what the expectation is going to be. So I am saying into the new era, not the new season. If everything was normal with Roman, I don't mind giving Tuchel another season. But I am saying into the new era, do we trust Tuchel? That's my own take on it.
Well,
not the new
my
season.
thing is that this and somebody just asked a question I was going to ask before. If you let go of Tuchel because you don't trust him, who are you bringing in?
No. Eddie, no. I trust Tuchel, but I'm saying going into transfer window.
Don't mind Eddie. Eddie's being a politician. Don't fall for that trap. Eddie's being a politician.
Hold on.
Abdullahi, you just
don't fall for that trap. Don't fall for that trap.
No.
Abdullahi, you say you
that's a political question.
Let me paraphrase what I said. You see, in Chelsea right now, when I criticize Gunnarskia, people come at me that why am I criticizing? Our job is not transfer.
My babe.
Emmy, wait, that our job is not transfer. But I have seen Gunnarskia make a transfer of DJ Luboti, Baba Rahman, Danny Drinkwater, Timoyo Bakayoko.
Marina's off.
Those are under Gunnarskia era, and you are telling me you want me to trust Thomas Tuchel that's gonna be getting Presne Kimpembe?
No. Wait, let me pause. Let me pause.
No.
When did Emenalo leave Chelsea? Was it
25th
November 16 or November 17?
I think 2017, if I'm not mistaken.
Was it 17?
No, it wasn't 17.
No, 2016.
It was the 17-18 season, right?
No, 2016.
Nah, it was a long time before that. 2014.
It was
That's when the
2014,
Kobe
yeah.
started.
No, it was
That's
not
what it was.
2014.
No,
No.
sorry.
2015.
2015, 16 or 16, 17.
Who was his last
he
signing?
met Conte, right? Remember,
Yeah,
he
he
always
met
started
Conte.
to
That's why I
sign
think
behind
Who was his
Conte, right?
no, the best way to understand, who was his last signing? Drink
Who
water.
It was 2017. It was
Nah, it
2017.
wasn't before that. It wasn't
Was
was
it November
2017.
17 he left, right?
2017,
That's simple. Who was his last
Yeah,
signing?
it was November 17, right? So
Yeah,
he was there when we bought Morata, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because
It was the-
Emenalo
it was
wanted
the one
to
that
sign.
bought,
He wanted to sign Lukaku.
He was the one that bought Bakayoko because we bought Bakayoko
Yeah, he
that
bought
summer.
Bakayoko. Yeah, he bought Bakayoko.
So Marina did not buy Bakayoko. Abdullahi.
Marina didn't buy anybody.
I'm saying on that.
Marina didn't buy anybody. What are you talking about?
No. This is what I'm going to.
Understand this. The
This is what I'm
battle
going
with
to.
Marina started from long before he left. It's not
Mhm.
like he signed all these players and then pissed off because they were bad. No. The battle with Marina started from a long time ago where he was being overridden to secure certain transfers.
Exactly.
Remember,
That is my
it
problem.
was
That's
Emenalo.
what I'm going to.
Hold on. The season before he left, the last game we played Everton, he was having conversations with Lukaku after a Chelsea-Everton game. And he wanted to bring Lukaku back
Wait,
to Chelsea.
who was having convos with?
Emenalo.
Emenalo. Okay.
Emenalo was still having conversations with Lukaku after the Chelsea-Everton game. He wanted to bring Lukaku back. But Conte signed Morata instead.
So, but
Conte
says that. Okay, go ahead.
Wait,
go ahead.
but come on, bro. Conte loved Lukaku. You don't
Yeah,
think
Conte says that he wanted Lukaku, not Morata.
Yeah, he did.
Hold on.
He did.
When did Costa come? When did Costa come?
No, Costa came
2014.
No, 14.
So Costa was under Emenalo now?
Yes,
Yeah.
He signed. Emenalo signed.
Fabregas.
Emenalo signed Costa for
Fabregas,
Mourinho.
yeah.
Yes.
He signed Costa for
He
Mourinho.
signed Rudiger as well.
He signed Rudiger.
He signed Rudiger. The same year, the same summer Rudiger came was the same summer Bakayoko came. Was the same year Batshuayi came. All those were Emenalo signing.
Yeah, but everybody could listen. When we signed Bakayoko, that guy was cooking in France. Let's be fair.
Okay, now we're changed his cooking, Abi.
No, it's true. It's the truth,
man.
man.
Yeah, Bakayoko was highly rated at the time.
He was highly rated in France. The guy was cooking in France. So this whole thing about talent ID.
Marina, so you guys can carry on.
You said?
At least it's clear it's not Marina that signed Bakayoko.
No, but
Marina didn't sign anybody. Marina just signed, she negotiated the deals. She didn't go.
Yeah, she's a negotiator.
Okay, can we review Marina, please? Can we review what Marina has been doing?
No, Marina signed from 18, 19, 17.
No, she didn't sign talent. She just does. She closes deals.
She closes deals, yeah.
She doesn't sign talent. She doesn't go, I think we need this guy. No.
But
the
she
team that does that.
signed us Harvards, though.
No,
but
they
she's
found
involved.
Harvard.
She was involved with the sales of players. So she signs the players.
Which player did she sell that she shouldn't have sold?
No, that's what she did. She did her best work.
Her job is to if there's a player on the sales list that's got to go to generate revenue, it's her job to execute the deal. It doesn't matter.
And does she do it very well or not?
And she's also involved with the
come on,
contracts
look
of
at
the
how much
players.
money she just won an award now. She just
No,
won an
forget
award.
that award.
Do you know how much she actually generates for this club every year?
No, hold on.
With our loan deals.
Exactly, a lot.
Also,
almost £100 million comes into Chelsea every season from the loan system.
God bless her.
That's a lot of money, though.
It is a lot of money, man.
She has to go.
Also, understand
she's not going upstairs, though. She's not going
upstairs. She's not upstairs, though. Let her continue to do negotiations.
She's going upstairs, I beg. Don't go anywhere, Marina, I beg.
I mean, but it's honestly though, like I can see the reason why she can leave because it's a new era, man. Like
she's the reason
you're
why
top bully, you want to have your own imprint.
No, hold on.
Guys,
we had 3
center
backs on the last year.
They will be stupid to let her
stay for 1 year. Transition.
Guys,
no, that doesn't make any sense.
Also understand this because this is another reason Emenalo left. She sold some players he was going to keep because of money generation.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Emenalo is the one that signed KDB, Salah, and all these men that are doing well for other clubs.
Hazard.
She sold them.
He bought Hazard.
And also, her negotiation tactics has also led Chelsea to missing some players. because some agents don't want to negotiate. So yes, she has her pros.
She can't win them all. Eddie, she can't win them all.
Eddie, no, hold on. No,
you can't win them all. What I'm
she
saying
can't win them all, man.
I don't blame her as much as a lot of people do.
No.
But at the same time, if I'm not going to blame her as much, I'm not going to give her as much credit for certain deals that she's doing.
Fair enough.
Because that is her job.
Again, she can't win them all. The ones that she's done, we thank her. We need her to do more.
No, hold on, Bless. Let me just very briefly. Yeah, I just want to briefly talk about something that's very important.
Somebody for doing their job. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You don't get congratulations for doing your job.
No,
true. That's good.
True.
That's a good point.
But
can we talk about this just very quickly? The squad and the wage. Who is in charge of deciding the wage of the players? Is it Marina or is it not?
Marina.
Okay, nice. So Marina, because of due to Marina's fantastic work.
No. Hold on. No. Before you ask that question, I just need to understand something. Wage, you negotiate that with the player's agent, right? It's not that you decide how much the person gets. Isn't that part of the whole negotiation deal with the agent? Yeah. Somebody educate. Okay, there you go. Right. Okay, there you go. So before Marina signs the final check, both parties have to agree on the wage that the player will collect. True or false?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so it's not all Marina. No.
No, hold on. Of course, they will agree with what Marina is offering because it's crazy.
No, it's not what Marina is offering.
Money.
If we are going, hold on. If we are going for a player, if we want to go buy a player, the power is in the player and the agent when we want the player. Correct.
In the same way, when Marina wants to sell a player, for example,
exactly,
and the money is not what she wants, she won't sell. If we want to buy a player. And the money isn't right, we won't buy. Holland, we could have bought Holland, but the money was too much. We didn't buy him.
Listen,
right?
If the wage,
a guy I trust, by the way, he told me that with the Haaland and Lukaku shit last summer, Tuchel told the board to get Lukaku because he thinks Lukaku works better in tight spaces than Haaland.
No, he told
but he's right. Is he not right?
He wanted Haaland,
not Lukaku, bro.
I don't know where you heard that.
No, I heard he wanted Lukaku, bro.
No, that's not.
Oh, really?
I heard Tuchel wanted Lukaku. Yeah.
So Lukaku works in tighter spaces. Wow. Okay.
I mean,
the only reason why you're not seeing the blue eyes because we don't have a creative number 10.
I don't want to talk about Holland because people will get on my case.
I thought Lukaku was great today.
Like I think Holland is
great. And that was a good block, right?
Yo, Lukaku's you guys' highest paid player. Lukaku's on like what 350.
Look, my point is that the players are getting paid too much money. We have the second highest wage bill. Guess who the highest is?
Manchester United.
Exactly.
United, yeah.
Manchester United, who are we can see what the club is doing right now.
Oh, Manchester United is in free fall, man. Free fall.
Exactly. So Marina has a lot of. Let's not pretend like Marina doesn't have anything she's done wrong. She has many problems.
Of course,
nobody's
denying that.
Me saying she should get sacked is very plausible. Like there are reasons
she can't get sacked. She's just going to
no, hold on. But if I say she should get sacked, you can justify it. Based on what we're going to.
Well, based on what?
Okay, hold on. Okay, so
it is number one DOF in Europe right now, though.
That's PR. That's not reality.
It's not PR. It's not PR.
Okay, cool.
So
can you explain?
Was compared to all the other guys. How come
why were 3 of our 4 most important defenders on the last year of their contracts this season? Can you explain?
Do you know why? Okay, let me tell you, Eric. So let's go back to the history, right? 2019, 2020, under Lampard's first when Lampard was the coach, right? When we got Lampard in, Rudiger, Aspie, Christensen had 2 years or 3 years left, right? Lampard was playing them. Everything all looked good. We're conceding goals though. We considered like 54 goals last season, one of our worst in our entire history. Fast forward to the second season of Lampard, right? Lampard wanted Rudiger gone. In fact, that summer, Lampard wanted Rudiger out of Chelsea. The only reason why Rudiger did not leave in that next 2020-2021 season was 2020-2021, yeah, was because of his respect for Spurs. No, his respect for Chelsea.
Yeah, he was going to go to Tottenham, but he said, no, I want to respect the Chelsea.
Yeah, he said he didn't want to go to Spurs because Spurs, Levy wanted to buy him.
Okay,
good. We start the season. Guess what? Lampard freezes him over. Says, guess what? You're not gonna play for me. Well, you didn't want to take your move. I told you to move. I told you you're not part of my plans. And because of what happened last season, you remember that end of Lampard's first season, that was a restart, right? We lost to West Ham, Sheffield United.
Oh shit.
Crazy losses, like 4-0, 4-3, 4-2. And in those games, Rudiger was exposed. Rudiger opened up to Lampard and said, hey, there is nobody protecting us in the back four when we lose the ball in transition from midfield. And Lampard said, well, it's because you cannot defend 1v1, blah, 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 blah. Went off for that. Okay, cool. Rudiger was frozen in that first half of that season. Rudiger said he would have left Chelsea if he had a better offer apart from Spurs. He said he wanted to wave the tide till January, when the January transfer window, that was 2021 January, right? When winter transfer opens up. And then he will now evaluate how, he will tell his agent to look for club for him. He did not play a single match. I remember the only games he played for in those period was when Germany called him, and when this guy was calling him, what's the guy that picks his nose? Exactly, Joachim Glow. He played only 3 matches in 5 months. Only 3 matches. So and that was during the international window. Yeah. Rudiger's mind was that he was leaving. Unfortunately, Marina said, okay, Lampard told Marina that I don't want Rudiger in this dressing room. Lampard categorically made it that Rudiger was a hindrance to him succeeding at Chelsea,
that was the reason Matlock brought up that stupid idiot.
Exactly. And then Matlock came up with all kinds of crap last January, right?
Yeah. About Rudiger
as a bully, blah blah blah. Then the transfer window opened. Chelsea lost that match to Manchester City 3-1, in a scandalous way. Like we outplayed, outthought, out everything. Yeah. As soon as that game was over, Athletic brought out that, hey, Lampard's stuff was on, Lampard's career was on the brink. Guess what happened the Christmas, a few weeks, that game happened, I think, on the 5th of January or the 3rd of January. On Christmas Day, Thomas Tuchel was sacked. The next day, which was Boxing Day, Thomas Tuchel was contacted by Marina, right? Asking him if he could take over the club. Thomas Tuchel rejected it because he said, Omo, he doesn't understand. He gave all kinds of flimsy excuses, according to him. He said, man, I told them maybe, he just needs more time. Maybe, give all kinds of stuff.
Why would you say that if you want a job, man? Come on.
No, Wait, Tuchel said that? I thought Tuchel wanted to immediately rebound.
No, I'm getting somewhere. So guess what? In those times, the transfer window opened. Tuchel talked to Rudiger, and Rudiger knew that, there's a possibility that this one Marina has contacted Tuchel. Man, is it possible that this guy becomes the next manager? Well, I don't know. Let me keep sorting my future. Rudiger was looking for clubs in January. Unfortunately, clubs did not come, and we kept on losing. He was still frozen. Yeah. It was when, I think, after that Man City game, Lampard now reinstated Rudiger into the team when he was seeing that he was on free fall. I think Lampard's last 3 Premier League games, Rudiger started, right? Yeah, Rudiger started. Rudiger now thought, okay, guess what? Maybe I can just hang on. Maybe, because at that point, Rudiger's value. Rudiger's value had dropped to the guy could not even earn anything close to what he was earning at Chelsea. If he moved to another club, right? His value was on the ground. Now, that January, he started the last 3 games. I think we lost those games. Leicester, I think Everton. I can't remember the other club, but we lost 3 games in a row. And that was when, after that Man City game, that was when it was very clear that this guy, Lampard was going to go. But guess what? All this was already in the works. The Rudiger that was looking for club did not look for club anymore. And guess what? Rudiger now said to himself, this club or Marina and the guys up, they believed what this guy told them 100%. They were going to get rid of me. Guess what? I'm going to run the tide with Tuchel to see if I can get my value back up. And then I'll evaluate in this last summer. This last summer came, and guess what? We won the Champions League. Rudiger now has bargaining rights. Teams started knowing, he's on the last year of his contract.
Okay, nice.
He now said, okay, you know what? I want 400,000 pounds.
He
This
didn't
was
say
someone
that.
that you were going to get rid of,
He
and
didn't say. He
that
didn't
was
say he
on
wants 400,000.
120,000 pounds. So if you see the whole story, right, you will see that. What did you want Marina to do? Did you want
I wanted Marina to be decisive. Marina is.
What did you want her to do last
she
summer? Let's
haggles
start from.
over. Okay, last summer.
If
hold on.
your coach is telling you that he cannot play this player is a troublesome player, he's this, he's that, people are writing all kinds of stuff about him.
You don't go and give him a contract.
What did you want her to do?
You don't go and give you don't go and give him a contract. You should be looking at Frank Lampard.
No, yeah, obviously, the plan was to sell Rudiger, and he was told that he should look for other options, and that's all Marina could have
told
done.
Rudiger to look for club.
No, but we're going to find the past. I'm talking about recent. So that all happened, and Rudiger had a fantastic season under Tuchel, and he's been one of our best players under Tuchel. So my question is, since that happened, between then and the negotiations and now, how come a decision has not been made? How come Marina has been...
because guess what? This guy now has bargaining power. Rudiger, right? Rudiger now said, okay,
but
guess what? I don't want
true. The minute you won that Champions League,
yes, I want
that Rudiger must have been having like second thoughts about clubs he can
go to. They offered him 2 contract offers.
They offered him how many, Stephen?
They offered him 2 contract offers. One was 170 grand and one was 230k.
Yeah, they offered.
And when was the second one offered? By the way,
January.
In January, they gave it this January. They offered him 230,000 a week, and he said no because guess what? Rudiger now knows he's world class. He was not world class last year. He was not world class last year.
You don't think January is too late to offer him that?
It's not too late. This was a player that was already.
The thing is, it's also super expensive. Don't forget, he's a free agent. His contract is ending. He's a free agent.
It's more expensive
and
a
lot of free agents love a signing bonus.
But replacing him is more expensive.
Like, did you guys offer a signing bonus as well?
No, we did not.
He was.
No, that was
See, that's the difference. That's the difference.
No.
See, a lot of these players are going to be doing this now. With their contract running out, that signing bonus is important, bro. Like,
I mean, that's all well and good, but you only mentioned one.
That was Rudiger.
Following your storyline.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Abdul.
Following your storyline, what that means is Marina failed, and Rudiger actually out negotiated.
Exactly, Rudiger won,
and Marina
lost.
What did you
want
Marina
when
to
you
do?
are the negotiator, you should have negotiation skills.
Yeah.
What was she doing since last summer? Since we won the Champions League.
January is when you offered the 230.
She should have told you then.
Guess what? Before we got Lukaku, right? Our highest earner was N'Golo Kante, correct?
Yeah.
At 325,000 a week, right?
Yeah.
Marina is very careful because we know we are constraints in how we generate revenue, right?
Our wage bill is the second highest. So how does that make any sense? Why is our wage bill the second highest when we have constraints?
Because we have too many players.
Your wage bill really shot up. Your wage bill really shot up after this Lukaku deal.
And whose fault is that? No. It was.
That's no one's fault. Like, you guys wanted it.
No,
it was the second highest before.
No, the players are overpriced. The players are overpaid.
No, you're forgetting.
No, but Lukaku was not overpriced.
Oh,
Lukaku was
okay. What do you guys think of Hudson-Odoi's deal?
140k.
Yeah, actually goes up to 180.
It's cheaper because he wasn't bought with a wage fee.
From the academy.
He wasn't bought by any from any club, so it's cheaper.
Listen, guys, it is Marina's job. It is Marina, as much as yes, I hear what Abdul is saying in terms of Marina falling short on the negotiation table, but it's also Marina's job to negotiate the best deal for the organization.
Yes, because she knows how much the organization is getting.
Exactly.
You can't give Rudiger 400k.
So why is over 400k?
Then I'll shut up, right? After Rudiger signed for Real Madrid, he did not get 400k from Madrid though. Madrid is paying him 270.
Exactly.
270.
No. But why did Marina not sell Rudiger over the summer?
How is she? He's the most important defender in your team.
A bed in
Champions
hand.
is the Champions
A bed
League
in
winner.
hand.
A Champions League winner?
No, come on. A bed in hand.
What?
A bird in hand.
She
A bird
actually-
in hand is better than 10 in the bush. You
Bas-
already have the
Okay,
bird.
Barcelona.
Abdul, let me
Hold on.
Not to have anymore.
What- you can sell. Hold on. Blue Eyes just mentioned you have to do the best for the organization.
Correct.
Right? The best for the organization was for you to have sold Rudiger last summer. Else you
Okay,
face the risk
why
of
didn't
losing
see,
for
you
this
can't
summer.
sell you know why
Right?
she couldn't
And
sell
don't
Rudiger
say
last summer?
you cannot sell any player.
Okay,
Let
who
him go on a
will
free.
replace him?
Our best
She actually
defender.
thought- wait,
That's
let me
crazy.
let me just put it here. She actually thought of doing that because that's why we were linked to Kunde until
That's why she
Kunde
sold
deal-
Zuma, innit? Because she thought she's getting
What
Kunde.
club would sell their best player on a free? Like just let him go. That's
No.
crazy.
No, but Eric, I just
So
told you the
that's why.
timeline though.
No, but
Emi,
it's still her
Emi,
fault.
that is
I'm
why
not.
I
I'm
said-
not accepting
Emi,
it.
If you think it's
but
still her
Emi,
fault,
Of
That
course.
is why I said.
How?
Wait, you think she's
that
a
is
fall
why
for
I'm-
Rudiger? No,
that's why
bro.
I'm-
Yes,
No,
of
bro,
course she's a
she's
fault for
not.
Rudiger.
No,
you want her to break
No,
the
no,
rate
no, no,
structure
no, no,
for
no,
Rudiger.
That is why
Listen to what
I'm
Abdul
saying.
said. She should have been sold. He should have been sold.
No,
But
the
how
reason,
how
no,
you
that is
sell
why-
a player when the
that is
Champions
why-
but
League?
that is-
the reason you're saying she should have been sold is because he's still with us till today. What are you talking
bro.
about?
If you're saying she would have, if
Rudiger?
you're saying he
Just
should have been
next season.
sold, Tuchel would have blown a gasket over the. He would have
Exactly.
gone
So then
crazy.
you sign him on the new contract. You sort out the contract. Why didn't
Let
she?
me
Why,
sort
why,
of what
Oh,
contract.
this guy!
Try.
You're
Try.
killing me. You're
No,
killing me.
You
listen.
guys
my
are killing me
goodness.
You
today,
don't.
man.
If I'm Rudiger, right? That 200 instead of taking 207, how much? Emmy, how much did he get at Real Madrid?
About
275.
270.
Instead of me to collect 275 from Chelsea, I'll go and take that 275 from Aston Villa. He did the right thing because how can you take? You know your value in that team. And it took the club that long to even come close to what you were looking at. And then you're not
Exactly.
looking at, and then Steven is telling me that Hudson-Odoi is making how much? 180?
120.
Doesn't make
No,
any
but
sense.
you guys need to stop. You
Goes
guys need
up
to
to
stop the cap
180, bro.
because Rudiger's what's it called? Like his search for clubs. Like he was speaking with Juve, he was speaking with Bayern,
Yeah.
he was
Barcelona.
speaking with Barca.
Yeah.
Bro, none of these teams were offering
400K.
close to what Chelsea were offering in a way. I don't think
Like,
they were.
No, but Chelsea
don't
didn't
think they were offering
Chelsea
us-
wasn't giving a lot to Chelsea. I think the match was
I think
220.
the fixed rate of what Chelsea were offering was
220.
just as good as the offers that Rudiger was
Exactly.
getting.
Yeah. It was not.
Yeah.
100%.
more,
I'm
yeah.
100% sure about.
Yeah,
that.
but in that case,
It was a
if-
wash. Pretty much almost
Exactly.
an offset.
No,
yeah.
but in that case, Rudiger did the right thing because at that price, you might as well go somewhere new and feel new again.
Yes, so that's where you now have to think.
So
of
what
it
the
this
fuck?
way.
So how is that? So why
How
are you
is that
blaming
Marina's
Marina
fault?
for something that he
Yeah.
has? He feels
Nobody's
that she
blaming.
would
I'm
feel
not.
internally?
I'm not blaming Marina. No, it's
No,
Eric.
no, no,
Talk to
no.
Eric.
I am
Talk to Eric, not me.
blaming.
I'm not blaming Marina, man.
I'm not blaming Marina, but I am saying on the Rudiger deal, Marina failed. She failed Chelsea.
Look, say whatever you
Blue
want.
Eyes, what are you
She
saying?
didn't
Blue
do
Eyes,
her
what are you
job.
saying? When did
Almost, she did
Marina
the
started
best thing
following
for
up?
Chelsea.
Exactly,
because
slat
guess what?
slam. You can't hate on Rudiger.
It's
man.
the
Get
best for
that
Chelsea,
back,
is
bro.
it? Okay,
Get
let's see
that
next.
back.
Let's see next season. Let's see who we have at the back next season.
No, next
But you
season,
guys,
they're
come
going
on,
to buy
brother.
two centre
Don't
backs this
pretend.
summer.
Don't pretend that you guys won't get reinforcements for these.
Oh,
guys,
we
right?
are getting reinforcements.
So
Of
you'll
course.
you'll
Centre-back.
get
Who's going to
replacements.
Who's
I
going to
mean, yeah.
replace Rudiger? Can you
Wait,
tell me?
wait and see. I'm
Who's
not
gonna
losing.
replace him?
Listen,
No,
I'm
no,
not.
no, no.
Let me call one name. Khalidou Koulibaly. I'll buy Koulibaly. He will replace.
Yeah,
all Rudiger.
Koulibaly is better.
Are we
I
going
know
to get
Koulibaly.
Koulibaly?
No,
No,
we're
Yes.
talking about.
We're not going to get him.
Hey man, Koulibaly got a lot of
contract-
suitors. He got a lot
I
of
know
suitors.
he has. I know he got a lot of suitors, but if
Us
Chelsea
included,
puts
PSG
good
included.
money in front of Napoli, if they put
Us
25
included.
million pounds in front of Napoli, Napoli will sell because his contract expires next year and he's not looking to.
Yeah,
I actually heard that he's
Because the guys
no,
in Napoli,
he's bro. I'm
very
telling you, he's
smart.
talked with a lot of clubs. He's talked
I
with
know
us,
he's
Barca,
a lot,
Chelsea.
I know, but let me
So
tell you
Liverpool,
something.
even I think.
If Eric
No, because the
asks a question,
president,
who will
the
I replace
president of
Rudiger
Napoli,
with? I'll buy
the
Koulibaly.
president of Napoli is
I'll get
actually
Koulibaly.
smart.
Koulibaly is 31 years old and he was born in France. He was not born in Senegal, so no football age. That's his real age.
Yeah.
That's his real age. He's 31 years old. So he still has about 3 to 4 years at the top level.
Hopefully, we can get some.
And him and Mendy are,
Yeah, with his friend. Yeah.
Exactly. So I'll go get Koulibaly.
Yo, that's your angle. Don't kill me.
I don't know I don't know this Brima guy. I've been talking
Plays for
about. I've been hearing
Torino,
about.
plays for Torino.
Oh,
I've not
yo,
watched him.
he's top. He's
He's
quality.
very
This
good
guy's
defender.
quality.
Plays
Yeah,
for Torino.
I'm
Yo,
hearing
I
that
think
Chelsea
you guys
wants to
might
get
get him. I think you guys
We
might
might
get
get
him.
him. He's playing for Torino.
I'm not losing
Yeah.
sleep. Listen, Eric. I'm not losing sleep if Rudiger goes. He did the right thing.
Look, it's not about losing
I'm not
sleep.
losing sleep either.
I'm not losing sleep. Go and
It's
make your
about
money, my
Marina
brother.
now.
Let him go and
Is
enjoy
Marina
himself.
doing the best she can do? I don't think she is.
She is.
Based on the resources
Yo,
we
let me
have,
say this. Let me
yes.
just say this. Let me just say this. Chelsea
Chelsea
just made cha-ching. Chelsea just made another 11 million euros.
From
the Hazard deal. Hazard.
You know how much?
Because
you know
Hazard,
how much
every
Hazard deal has
moment, what's it
we
called?
come close to
Chelsea.
Champions League.
No, every moment Real Madrid win Liga.
League, exactly.
What's it called?
Champions
Yeah, like
League.
Chelsea get 11 million euros.
That's the best part
Marina.
about Marina has
And
done.
then if they win Champions League, there's probably some shit for that as well.
Like 20 million.
Eric,
big
let
money.
me tell you, at the end of this Hazard sale, we're getting almost 200 million euros for Hazard, and he had 1 year left on his deal. Every time they've won something since we sold him, a league, all these titles, like what Tosin said, they're paying us. It's almost 200 million. I think last summer they paid around 60 million. I think they're still owing an out for this summer plus the clauses that have been triggered. You cannot tell me that this woman is not doing. There's nobody.
I never argued about her selling players. Like, they only know
See, let me just say this right now. There's nobody else I would trust. There's nobody else I would trust.
I don't trust her. No way.
Marina.
Watch what Todd Bowley does. Just watch.
No, that song.
When Todd Bowley looks at those books, he's gonna say, you know what? Let's cut our losses.
No, there's no. See,
okay, just keep watching.
I know Marina is going to become the new Valencia because I think Roma wants to buy Valencia, right?
Yeah, wants to buy Valencia. Yeah.
I think she will follow him to Valencia, and maybe when she leaves Chelsea, and we'll start seeing Valencia going Champions League finals, or maybe
Roman already.
Wow.
Roman already on to the next lick, huh?
Yeah, yes, he's on the next liquor.
Oh damn!
You think he doesn't? And guess what? The Mestalla is a massive stadium, right? It's a huge. Oh, look at this! You tell me you don't love
see Marina, man.
Come on,
Marina, man.
Must be loving it.
See Marina, man. Oh, see Marina.
See the gist where they just gist. You know,
see Marina, man. Yeah, my brother. Talk to me.
Blue eyes.
Yes.
Plenty marinas.
Yo, is that check? Is that check?
Yeah, that's check.
No. This Marina is the only one. Marina.
No, but Blue, she doesn't fit the profile.
You remind me of a West Side Story.
What we need,
growing up in Spanish.
What we need is a director.
You living a life just like a movie.
I don't know what's all this Marina praise. I'm not following that.
Marina.
Yo, Eric, right?
Abdullahi, can you take this picture off, please? Can you take this?
Marina.
The way Blue Eyes remix that got me crying.
Stop the shooting and the looting. You're
Blue Eyes the soundtrack.
Something is good.
That song, Marina is dedicated to
That's why Vena is getting more money than Salah and Mane.
Yeah.
Vena is getting more money than Salah and Mane.
Who's that?
Timo Werner.
But let me tell you, Eric,
and Kepa, don't forget Kepa.
Eric, let me just tell you this. This summer, Liverpool is going to have a problem because all their players are going to ask for more money. Salah is already asking for 400K. Are you joking? You think Mane will finish this season and still be any 100K next year?
It will be more, but how much more will it be?
It's going to be at least 300K because he's world class. It's going to look at how much
it's one AFCON, you know. It's one AFCON.
It's not just AFCON.
Yeah, he has, yeah.
Mane will say, guess what? All these 100K people have been paying me since 3 years. I want all that money in 4-year deal, or else I'm leaving. I'm pushing to leave. And guess what?
Ask for
as much as Liverpool say, oh well, sell Mane now, sell Mane. Mane is very important to that cog, man. That trio cog they have in that country is very important. If he leaves, oh, they'll start struggling. You see,
of course,
they will start struggling because he's the one that presses that ball. He's the one that presses that ball to win that ball in that front three. As soon as Mane leaves, they need to pay him what he deserves. And it's not just him that is going to ask for money. Firmino is going to ask for money too. Salah is already asking for money. You don't think
Jota can do that job?
Jota, not as good as Mane.
How many years does?
Guys, Salah has scored since two non-penalty goals since January 2nd, man. Like that, I'm scared. I'm actually scared because
scared for who?
My club, because I feel we'll be the club dumb enough to get him, bro. Like,
no, but
like Salah is not like, guys. I think he's been like, I don't think he's that. He's talking a good game too, like, you know, Madrid. We're ready for.
How many goals does he have in the Premier
Like,
League?
22 goals.
So what's your points? What are you
no,
saying?
but he's Tosin saying
he's been ass since the start of the calendar year. He's been ass. He's been ass.
He's a human being.
No,
He's played a lot of games.
No, Tosin, how are you evaluating?
Bro, Liverpool are looking at him. Liverpool are
team?
looking at him right now. They're not thinking of 400K, bro. They're
Of
not
course
paying
not.
him
He's
400.
not going to
Oh,
get
let me tell you
half
this,
of
right,
that.
Tosin. If they born Liverpool well, let them let go of Mane and Salah at the same time.
No, not at
Their
the
club
same
will
time.
drop.
I have a weird. I think they will keep Mane over Salah. Call me crazy. I think they will actually pick Mane over Salah.
Oh,
Well, who sells more
so are you
shirts?
saying
Who
that they will
sells more
sell
shirts?
Salah? Wait, are you saying they will sell Salah this summer and give Mane a bump? Because
They
Mane
will
needs
sell
more
Salah
money.
and get a superstar. I don't know who they'll get, but they will sell
they already
Salah.
have
And
Diaz.
they will
Yo, Salah
replace
sells
him.
shirts, man. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Exactly. Commercial value.
Salah is a product, man. Salah
Yeah,
sells
it's a brand.
shirts.
Okay,
Salah
you know
by
what?
itself
That's
is
a
a
good
brand.
point. That's a good point, Blue.
Yeah, it's
You're
a
right
brand,
on
yeah.
that. You're right on that.
Brand.
You're
Guys,
right on that. But the thing is that, but there's a limit though, because like if Salah really asks, like, "Yo, I want this," like, and the board don't think they want to break their wage structure for that. Like that's the thing, you know. Liverpool are
No,
playing.
but Tosin, I have a question for you.
club,
Tosin,
man.
I have a question for you. How are you? So, are you evaluating Salah's performance based on goal production?
He's not watching the games, man.
He's not. He's not. What
He's
is he even good? Is he even good within the games? Like, come on,
look
man.
at SSB. Look at what
Because
SSB just said.
when I watch a player like Salah, he can't. He doesn't kill the ball. Like
No.
Tosin, look at what SSB
man.
just said. His
No,
assists have gone up.
SSB, they are leaving if they don't get the money they deserve, though.
You guys need to stop pretending, man. Like general sentiment, even amongst Liverpool fans, is that he's been shit. Man. Like that's all I need to know. That's all I need to know.
No,
that's
but
all I need to know, man.
They can't let go of Salah, though, because who they get to
I'm not singing. I'm not falling for that trap, man.
Who they get
Setting
to
a trap.
replace that 30 goals? That is a lot of goals. How many players in this current time will give you 30 goals guaranteed every season?
I mean, look at their what's it called? Rivals, City. They don't need someone who scored up until they're getting Haaland.
But they don't play like City, though, right? They
don't.
depend.
But it's the same thing with Liverpool, though. Like a goal just comes. A goal just comes out of anywhere.
Yeah, the goal comes out, especially
they can like their team is just too good.
There's a particular pattern on how they score their goals, right? The ball either comes from Trent or from what's his name, Van Dijk, right? Now they're incorporating Thiago Alcantara to create from the middle, right? Before, their creativity comes from their fullbacks or a long diagonal from Van Dijk. Now, most times everybody is finding, guess who? Salah on that right flank, right? Van Dijk's diagonal comes from the left all the way to the right, which beats most opposition. Now the thing is, if Salah goes and they bring whoever they want to bring, they will have to change how they actually work as a team and how they score goals, which to me will alter their current chemistry and their balance. Mane for sure is looking for more money. I can guarantee you guys that Mane is going to go into.
No, but the thing is, how old is Salah? Sorry, Amy. How old is Salah?
I think he's 20.
They're both the same.
He's 1 year younger than Hazard, so he's 29, 30.
Exactly. So what you're forgetting, right, is Salah's body of work is solely dependent on a lot of pace. And the older he gets, that pace depreciates. So I don't know if Liverpool let him go. I can see the madness there because I don't know if he will still be up to it.
But that means Liverpool will drop quality because they
but change is constant, right?
They can replace him. They can replace him.
Wait, Eric, who they replace him with?
No,
Look,
but
it doesn't
matter.
It doesn't matter.
Like there are a lot of right wingers on the market.
Chelsea lost Eden Hazard. This is 4 seasons. We've not replaced Eden Hazard.
This is just as not Liverpool. Liverpool have a much better scouting system.
Imagine. No, but Emmy, look. Imagine if City picked up. No, Emmy.
Yo, there's another fight going on. Like if you guys remember that City Madrid game, right? Mahrez and Pep were jawing at each other. You know,
for real?
Like
because
they were. Come on, I saw that.
Mahrez,
They went. No. Mahrez was asking. Look, guys. Look, for me, I don't read too much into these kind of things, man.
No, you have to
I saw
read. You have
I
to
saw the
read.
clip
So
he was
how's
talking
Pep
about.
restricting Mahrez, Amy? How?
He's not.
Mahrez
He
is
is.
useless, man. I beg.
Oh,
He
look,
is.
Mahrez is not. He's not that good, man.
Mahrez
Overrated.
cannot impact the game the way he wants to impact the game.
People
Because
say that.
Yeah,
your
it's a
team
very
expects
position.
you
You
to
have to
pass
understand.
the
City
ball.
play a very positional
Yeah,
style
they
of
play
play.
positional.
You
You
have
have
to
to
but
stay.
Mahrez-
you have to pass the ball at this angle.
You have to stay wide. Don't.
Listen, the
you
problem is Mahrez is not, guys. You guys know, Mahrez is not ruthless. Mahrez is always in the park. He's
So wait.
always
So
Mahrez
the goal wasn't
He's not ruthless.
ruthless.
That guy's
The
not
goal
ruthless.
wasn't ruthless.
No, that goal was ruthless. But look, the first tie is because of Mahrez.
Bro,
that
every
they're out.
time, like, what's it called? When City broke their quarterfinal duck against Dortmund, who scored the goals? It was Mahrez.
I get
bro.
it, but Tosin, remember the
Like,
first
what are you
tie.
saying?
Tosin, hold on now. Remember the first tie against Real Madrid. Since we're talking about this series that just passed, remember the first tie.
Mm-hmm.
Mahrez wasn't ruthless.
He wasn't
that pass.
yeah.
Yeah, that pass. He was supposed to be if he was ruthless and cold, you lay that pass to what's his name? Who was on the other side?
It was Foden, but Foden got the ball anyway.
No,
Foden
but the
still
way,
got the ball.
yeah, but the way
He
got
still
the
got
ball.
the ball anyway. So what
No,
are you talking about?
No, but the way
like,
he got listen.
Foden is more at fault in that whole
no,
sequence.
it was
Like,
Mahrez. Did you see Pep?
No,
Pep
you
was
guys
going
are
crazy.
Oh my god.
Pep is going. No, listen, Mahrez is always having fun. Even his body language, he's always in the park.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, Slat Slime is talking. Yeah, Mahrez has been. He wants to go to Chelsea, guys. That's why I was talking about Mahrez.
We don't need
he
him,
wants
man.
to come to Chelsea.
I would happily take Mahrez.
For what?
Would.
To come and do what?
You guys,
he's better than what we have right now.
We need someone like Mahrez in our.
I don't need any
final
Mahrez,
third.
man. Give me Jesus, I beg. Don't give me
Jesus?
Mahrez. It's Mahrez.
You just want someone that's running around.
I need.
No.
Jesus is a workhorse, man. I'll take
No,
that.
no,
I don't
no,
need
no,
Mahrez.
All these workhorse.
Mahrez is coming. Mahrez is coming there to do ballerina, man.
Blue Eyes, you watch too much Premier League, man.
I love it. I love the Premier League, man. Don't be saying I watch too much. Just Mahrez is coming. Listen, Mahrez just comes there. He stands around. He gets his. I like how he finishes his chances. Let's not get it twisted. But he's not. He doesn't have the team.
Let's.
I don't blame Pep, man.
Is Mahrez world class?
No.
Come on, man. Come on.
What?
Really?
What?
Yes.
Oh
What?
my goodness.
Let me ask Abdul.
Bro,
Mahrez
Mahrez is a throwback Parisian
Holy
football.
smokes,
Like,
man.
just,
No way.
this everything, bro. He's better
Mahrez
than
is
Salah.
world class.
The bar has gone down.
The bar has gone down.
What do you mean the
brother.
bar has gone down?
No.
Oh, man.
Yes, yeah.
Is Mahrez
guys-
world class?
Mahrez is not world class, please.
Oh, come on, man.
Mahrez is
No,
not
no,
world
no,
class.
he's not,
Why?
please.
Why is he not
Come
world
on,
class?
man. World class. Stay with
Bro, he's low, quiet as
Because
kept.
I've
Quiet as kept.
From
KDB
Leicester
aside,
to
KDB.
and I wouldn't. I've re-evaluated how I give players or how I label players world class, and Mahrez
Okay, so how
to
do
me
you?
is not a
What's the
world-class player.
criteria? Just tell us real quick.
He has to be born with it.
Oh,
So I
you
have to
see
go
world
like
class as
Maradona,
generational
Pele,
folks.
Casino.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't
Those are
understand
some
the
world-class
generational thing,
players.
to be honest with you.
Those are world-class players.
So-
Just mentioned.
Wait,
So-
who?
So,
But
what
see,
do
I
you say?
have my own. Like, he has his tier. I have my own personal tier.
Yeah, because
I have world
Abdul-
class,
Abdul-
and I have
according-
that, and I have the rung above it called elite.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I reserve
Abdul-
that for only 3 or 4, 5 players.
Yeah,
That's
so
it.
Abdul, from what you're saying, a player cannot work his way up to become world class. He actually has to be generational talent
not by-
to now become world class, correct?
He has to be born with it. He has to
Okay.
be born with it. Yeah.
But that's not right though, because many players were not born with being world class, but they became world class. Like
That's
Iron
my
Robin.
theory.
Like Iron
That's my
Robin.
theory.
Iron Robin was not born world class, but he became world class, right?
Yeah.
Iron
So what
Van
we
Robin,
say like
Persie
Iron
too.
Iron
Robin.
Robin,
I don't know how to rate
Iron Robin is
Robin.
debatable, man.
What you're talking about?
You guys are
Emmy,
joking now.
No,
Emmy.
debatable.
Iron Robin that has he
Emmy.
invented the inside
No,
forward.
but Robin became a world class player. No,
Debatable.
come on, don't.
Yeah, he
Yo, Blue Eyes.
No, I have. Listen, you know how you have.
Iron Robin was not born world class, right?
You know how you have
at least he
tiers.
was at
Because I have
Chelsea.
my tiers too. I have class, I have top class, and I have world class.
Don't worry, Blue Eyes. We'll do that in the summer. When
No, but
Iron Robin is class.
No, Iron Robin is world class.
you better be ready.
Stop.
Hang your paper
It's
because
so
in the
see. Let me
summertime,
tell you something.
No, for a
Iron
minute, for a
Iron
little
Robin
bit, he was
actually
elite. For a
invented
little
the
bit,
inside forward role. The inside forward position
Robin
did not
Robin
exist
in
until Iron Robin.
the calendar year of 2014, that Robin from the World Cup to the beginning of the Bundesliga season before he got injured in the second half. That Robin, he was elite. He was elite.
course.
Like
So
he
that's
was
higher
top
than
5
world
in the
class,
world.
though.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
higher than
Iron
world class.
Robin,
He was elite. He was
Iron
elite.
Robin carried
But
Holland to the World Cup final in 2010, right?
So Steven,
but-
give us the last update in terms of the ownership stuff and everything before Ghana, because tomorrow after the Man City match we'll talk much.
No, Man City match is on Monday.
No, it's tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Is it tomorrow?
It's
Yes,
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Steven, what's the latest in terms of the ownership?
When you say tomorrow, Abdullahi, because obviously you're in a different
I'm seeing nights in Chicago.
time
So
zone.
that's Sunday. You're saying the game is on Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me find out.
It's today for me, actually. I've just checked.
Okay.
Because it's morning here.
So
Who is Arsenal playing today again?
Leeds United.
Leeds.
Now Leeds, please, I beg. I don't tire.
Do it. What do you want Leeds to
I
do?
want make Leeds punish these guys, man.
No, Leeds is losing, man. They'll lose by a lot, sir. Oh, Leeds is fighting relegation.
No, we need Leeds to win so that when they play against us.
Did you guys see AFTV in Niger?
Yeah.
I saw him.
It went to one of my best. I have a friend there too. One of my best.
Nice.
Yeah, those guys that hosted them. One of those guys, now my guy.
Nice, correct.
Yeah, I have a friend there too.
Correct.
Yeah, it was the guy actually walking them through their.
I like how they were roasting Ty. Laugh one kill me, man. They said Ty is his first time.
Ty was getting what do you call it? Jet lag for how many hours drive?
Ty was sleeping in the club, man.
How many hour flight? You should come and fly from where we are now. Let's see whether you not think.
So Steven, give me your like what's that? In terms of the ownership stuff and everything, Twitter and everything, what's the latest?
We're waiting for the government. It should be done by the 22nd.
Okay, 22nd of this month.
Oh, 22nd,
yeah.
Okay, I have another question for you, Stephen. And
in
actually,
terms of the players we're going to bring in and everything, what is the latest? Because I'm hearing some A-list signing.
What does A-list mean, though?
I have no idea.
If
I tell you A-list signing,
we'll know in the next couple of days. Give me a couple of days and I'll find out.
Listen, I have a question for you, Stephen. I was reading the press statement, and 2.5 billion is the principal that will be paid into charity, correct?
Correct.
And then 1.7, like I actually have to give credit to Emmy. This is the only one he got right.
I got many things right. You give me my star here now.
Let me pull your leg. And he got this one right. The 1.75. Now that 1.75 that goes to the welfare of the team. How is that going to be divvied up to the men's first team? Like, do we know the amount? Because I'm hearing something like 70 million a season or something like that.
No. I think I'll let Stephen go though. Go on.
Okay. Stephen, do you know in regards to what the budget to buy new players would be every year?
No, I don't know that.
Okay.
So I think it was 1.7.
Blue Eyes. Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say that. See, the team generates money, right?
Yeah.
And that's the first team. That's Chelsea's first team generates funds, right?
But there's new money that will be injected into it.
Exactly. So that money injected every year is going to add to that. So if
I see.
if we wanted to buy
a
B-list player, we can actually step it up to an A-list player and negotiate better, right?
So there will be more money added to the budget.
So it's gonna be like a data oriented.
Exactly. So we're gonna have more money added, and then also for the women's team, they're going to have a fresh investment too, because we have a very strong women's team, as you all know, and then also the academy is not going to die. They're going to. I think I heard on this stream someone actually suggested that we'll close the academy. I think that's
Abdul.
Abdul said
that's
we
not
should
true.
close the academy.
That's Abdul. Abdul said academy is not making money. Shut it down.
Abdul said we should close the academy. That the academy.
Abdul, come on, answer your query. Abdul, don't let me play receipt for you. I have receipts.
You guys. Did I heard that? I was like, no, Abdul, you can't be serious.
Abdul, I have receipts, so.
He said close the academy. That the academy does not generate funds.
No, listen. What I said is, what I said was like the academy should just be like a social corporate responsibility where we give opportunities for football education for the players living around the area.
That one is
It shouldn't
long
be
story
like
now. That one is now
are-
you're telling
But
us
you
long
know, but
story.
you
No,
know
it should
where
be.
you know
It should-
you
No,
know
yeah,
where.
that's what I said that day.
Did you hear what
Yeah,
the
yeah.
academy are doing tomorrow?
What? What did he
They're
do?
putting first team players to play so they don't get relegated.
Are you serious?
100%.
Yes.
Yeah, they have one more game. If they lose a game,
they allowed to
they're
do
going to
that?
relegate.
Yeah, they're allowed.
They're really
Yeah.
doing badly. Though.
Wow.
Oh, when
So
the
there's
under
going to be
23.
some first team
Yeah,
players playing tomorrow.
No wonder Benzema did not play
Don't
today.
don't laugh, boys. Come on, don't laugh.
So
I'm
Abdul,
serious.
so maybe Abdul has a point.
No, but look,
You can't close. That's one of Chelsea's.
Hold on. Our
competitive
academy is
advantage.
battling relegation, so that means Ross Barkley
Because
is
they
going to
sold
get a game.
everyone, that's why.
So
Yo,
Ross
Ross
Barkley's
Barkley's gonna play.
Ross Barkley's
Yeah,
going to
Ross
get
the
minutes.
boss. He's probably
Benzema
gonna
did not
score.
play today in
no,
my
but he
opinion.
got didn't
Mason
Barkley
Mount
get
might play
injured?
tomorrow too.
I think Barkley got injured.
No, he was on
Mason
the bench
Mount
today.
go suit up.
That's why Mount was on the bench.
He's under 23. Yeah, he could play. Yeah,
That's why Mount was on the bench. Yeah.
I was on the bench.
Wow.
Yo, he's suiting up for that.
Can
Yeah,
I
but
just
if they lose,
quickly?
they lose, and they go
Yeah.
down. That's gonna be a mess, right?
That's embarrassing. Can I just quickly move on from that very quickly because I don't want to focus on the feelings of the although there's there are reasons why that's happening, but I just wanted to congratulate the women's team. I think they're playing today, and if they beat, they're playing Man United.
Champions League or EPL?
No,
with WSL.
WSL, yeah. And they are first in the table. If they beat United today, then they will win the title for the second time. So
Wow, yeah, they won last year.
hopefully, yeah, they won last year. So hopefully they do it again. And
Oh wow,
nice. Emma Hayes, man. Hey, Emma.
The under 18s won the Premier League
about
the other day as well.
Champions League because he was not here for the Champions League.
Don't worry,
Yeah,
we'll do that
Tosi,
tomorrow.
where
We'll
were
do
you,
that
man?
tomorrow.
You were
We'll do
hiding.
that tomorrow.
Tosin,
Yeah, no,
Listen,
it's
do that
because
tomorrow.
of
Man
work,
City.
man. It's because of work. I'll be mad, bro, because I see.
Plus,
y'all
don't worry.
live.
Tomorrow we'll do that. We'll talk about UC. Carl said it's coming tomorrow too. We'll be able to.
Oh, Carl is coming tomorrow. Let him
Yes,
come and tell us what's good.
Carl has to come and collect his own.
Carl,
Not my
come
Carl.
and listen, we'll
Yeah,
agree
that's
tomorrow.
true. Only Carl has
You
not
and
come
Carl
to
will
collect
agree
his
tomorrow.
vote.
Ah, you have to come and collect your whoop, you know. This thing you're hiding there, man. You have to come and answer your query.
Carl,
Carl,
you and Tosin and
Carl, your
tomorrow.
file is on my table, Carl.
No worries. So, guys, peace, guys. I appreciate you guys.
Peace.
Okay, now, guys, nice
Peace. Have a
hangout,
good
man.
weekend, man. Cheers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Table management.
Tosin, come tomorrow.
Table management.
You and